Hello, everybody. I'm Pearlo Wisdom, and this is Dre. And I'm sure we'll see JD along the way here. Yeah, we did see him right away. Look at that. There's JD right there. And you're listening to Rico and Pearlo's House of Exotic Hymes Picks Frolic. And we can't see Jonathan Davis.
You can't?
I can't see you. Yeah, Hymes Body Lube. It's the best. There, I said it.
Weird.
I get in trouble for not saying that right away. Just got in trouble at the board meeting today. I've never felt this way before. Thank you, Mr. Nylander, for that. Oh, by the way, the first thing I got to get to talking about Hymes. Who scored the goal? This will be now in the it'll go down in the record books. Who scored the goal for Kane to go over Mike Modano as the most points in North America? Sorry, not North America, for American player. Who scored the goal? Do you know the answer to that question?
Ben Sherratt.
Ben Sherratt, baby. Ben Sherratt. Smoking.
Guys, I'm going to reconnect because I don't know why my camera's not working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Sherratt. Hymes stock going through the roof, man. Holy crap. The reach around king. And he signs a contract for $3.85 million for 3 more years. Boom. I'm sure we get a percentage of that. Pretty positive. Hey, Adam Digest. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Adam?
So, for this game, you had Fantilli over shots. Did you have anything else?
I have the Columbus Blue Jackets money line. I have Blue Jackets in over 5.5.
There we go. Looking good.
Yeah, he looks mad happy. And then I did take Kirill over shots too, and he doesn't have any either.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Oh, where's the dance? Okay, I'll give you a little bit of Pearlo dance. There you go. Can do that. You're working. Where'd he go?
Probably no audio. Maybe. I saw him. I didn't hear him.
Yeah. So, well, you're looking good. I got a little on the Columbus Blue Jackets too. I got the over in the game. I had over first period in both teams to score. It's looking good so far. Over off all their shots.
Buy a lottery ticket, dude.
What's that?
If you had both teams to score, go and buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was dead in the water, dude. I posted that in the chat there. I was like, never a doubt. Never a doubt.
Well, it's never a doubt. But go buy
2 seconds left. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, we got another big slate tomorrow.
Got a huge slate tomorrow. We don't have. Are we going to go over? We don't have to go over 2 days ago's picks, do we?
No. We got 14 games to go through.
Got 14 games. Oh, that's right. It is 14 games. So yeah, we got to get in on all of that stuff. So the only thing that's really going on, the big thing that's going on, is that Panarin stuff that's going on. I just did a puck in deep on that Panarin trade stuff. So you can go check that out on my leans on where he might go.
Marchenko taking the night off tonight?
I think so. That's what Pearlo was just saying. Like, and they're on the front end of a back-to-back. He's wondering if they're.
Yeah, it was not a good move. They're gonna.
Zach Werenski's not taking the night off.
They're playing. They're playing from the point, and they're really forcing that second line. Fantilli and everybody, they're going to be up against Bedard all the time. So
I did see Fantilli take a shot earlier, but it wasn't
probably by accident.
It looked like it wasn't projecting to go towards the goal, but the
It was
goalie
blocked.
stopped it.
Yeah,
So
it was blocked.
yeah.
Well, it was a
I
block
do. I
shot.
do have Spencer Knight over saves though, so it's
Yeah.
gonna turn out to be a really good game as long as
I do have that too.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
have that. Oh.
So
All
that's
right, should we rock and roll?
yeah. I guess we should just get right at it. Right? There's not much
All
to
right.
talk about. We got 14 games.
Yeah, I was just writing out the games real quick. If you wanna
All right.
talk a few seconds, yeah.
Dragon fruit cream pie just came out today too. So I've never even heard of that before. I've heard of dragon fruit, but I never heard both of them together. But if you like the dragon fruit, I'm going to try it tomorrow. I just heard about it, so see how that goes for Hymes Body Lube. Dragon fruit cream pie. And for all of those that commented, I hope you got your bats, Pearlo or Pearlo. I wasn't. No, that Hernandez was out all night sending you all that. So I hope you got him. Appreciate that.
Hey, just sorry to interrupt, but if you don't have the Jackets game on and you're watching us, thank you. But be aware that Charlie Coyle's got 2, and
Yeah.
I grabbed him at plus 300 for the hat.
Yeah, I got it too. Yeah,
But
you got to do it now. You got to do it.
Yeah, but because it's 8 straight nights with a hat trick. I went back. I charted went through every game in January, and we've had 19 days with a hat trick in January, and 8 straight.
Nice.
Well, geez, NHL Hockey News reports just brought something up way back from when I was doing the first show I ever did, and I can't remember what it was about. Jeez, what was that about? NHL News reports. I can't remember what that was about. Something about cleaning the windows for Gula or something like that. I can't remember. It might have been one of the reach around guys or something like that. I can't remember what that was.
One of the reach
What are you
around
rambling
guys.
about?
I can't remember what it was about. It was really funny, but I can't remember what it was about. Maybe he'll.
Do the reach around guys got a 3 Amigos group or what?
Yeah, I think it was probably something to do with the a reach around guy on Buffalo. I figured he was cleaning the Pagula's windows or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, just about done here. All right, that's all of them.
All right, so I'll let you, because when I look, you go on a different. You're on a different algorithm.
Wavelength.
I think he just slandered you.
I think LA Philadelphia is going to be the first one we're going to be looking at.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're learning, Pearlo. You're learning.
Getting my learnings on.
So we got Matthew Olivier goal. That's 3-1 now.
3-1. Nice.
Let's go.
I know. I grabbed team total over 3, and I did that.
That line is just insane. I should have just bet that line. Jeez.
What,
I'm going
3?
crazy right now.
Well, the 3 was heavily juiced at minus 155, but I was just like, I couldn't see them not getting 3. So I figured at worst I was going to push.
Yeah, I kind of got scared off a little bit, honestly, because of Alex. He was like thinking on the draw. He's pretty good with the Chicago team. So I just took the good thing I got it when I did at minus 127, the Jackets money line. Because it went to what, minus 145 or something like that?
Well, I think Dre and I are both on money line and over 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're reviewing this goal.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
All right, Rock.
I am ready. All right, we have LA on the road. This is pretty much a pick 'em. LA on the road, minus 110. Philadelphia at home, minus 110. Over under is set at 5.5. This is also pretty much a pick 'em, slightly juiced to the over. LA is 22, 17, and 13 on the season, 14, 7, and 6 on the road. Philadelphia is 24, 20, and 9 on the season, 12, 9, and 5 at home. Head to head between these two teams, LA's won 6 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have not played once this season, and this will be the first matchup between these two teams. LA is 4, 3, 2, and 1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. LA is coming off of a 1-4 loss versus Buffalo in Buffalo. This is the 4th game of a 5-game road trip, and they will be on the front end of a back-to-back as they play Carolina in Carolina on Sunday. Philadelphia is 2, 7, and 1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Philly coming in on a 3-game losing streak, most recently losing to Boston in Boston 3-6. Philadelphia is on their first game home off of a short 2-game road trip, and they play back at home on Tuesday versus the Capitals.
So yeah, that Flyers losing streak, it's actually, and it's gone to even worse. It's 10 of 12. They've given up 4 more and 9 of 11. Their games they're 12 and 4 to the over in their last 16. Here's one thing with LA: 1 and 6 on the front end of a back-to-back this year. I can't trust either team.
Yeah.
I can't either. I would just I was looking at maybe a draw here. That's about all I would look at.
Yeah, I mean,
Both
I
teams.
would look at some props. Konechny's been on fire. He had 4 goals in the last 2 games. He had the hat trick, and then he had the goal last night. I have him down for the first Flyers goal. He's done that in back-to-back in 4 of the last 6.
Konechny sounded pretty pissed the last game.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, his post-game interview was.
And
then I had.
I figured he would get traded eventually. I just don't think he's going to settle for being shitty for the next couple of years.
Yeah. I hadn't really thought about him being moved. I mean, I think the guy they need to figure out is Michkov. That's the guy that they've got to get going.
Yeah, well, like you said, he didn't come into camp in shape, and it's hard to catch up after that. I mean, that shows lack of character and all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Konechny's he's got a no move clause. The salary, 8.75, but he's got a no move. Doesn't mean that he wouldn't waive it, but both these teams suck in the first period. Kings are on a 2-4-7 run. Flyers, they've lost their last 3. They had won their 3 previous. They had lost a bunch before that. So none of that intrigued me. I could see getting behind the draw. I'm trying to remember if they
draw first period and draw full game.
Looks like it's going to be Vladar is what everybody's projecting.
Let's see what Kevin's saying. Did you guys see that ending in the Caps game last night?
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
I mean, okay, but say what you want about Charlie Lindgren, but holy shit, that guy he'll have a job no matter whatever he wants after.
The way he was carried off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, that part. Yeah. Play 8, 12, and 7 first period. Yeah, when you got like 2 bad first period teams like this, the first period draw is always a good look. It's not a bad play. It just
Yeah, but I would. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would you do? I'm not crazy about exact scores, but I would play the first period draw.
Yeah, it could be 0. If I play the first period draw with two teams that aren't really good at scoring, 0-0-1-1 is worked
Yeah,
out pretty
that's
good.
true.
It's not a bad look to put just a little on that.
Well, then you might as well play right. You might as well play both 0-0 and 1-1 and not the draw. Right?
Oh yeah,
you
you'll
can
get.
do that too. Yeah.
I mean, because I don't see 4 goals happening.
No.
I would lean to the under. I'd almost bet 0-0 and 1-0.
Yeah.
The only thing that would be, for the first period, yeah. I mean, both of these teams, and it's a day game too. I think if I'm going to bet anything here, I'd bet Philly. LA is not used to these day games, especially out east. Like
they usually suck, and they suck usually when they're at home on a day game.
Yeah, so on the road, like the whole body clock thing and everything.
Right.
I think Philly.
Yeah.
I think Philly, and the fact that they don't play to win, they play not to lose.
Right.
I would say Philly probably wins this game.
I like that. I like that rationale because. Let me see what Zach is saying.
The Flyers do play to win; they're just not very good at it. LA.
Yeah, they haven't been lately. That's for sure.
And there's, I think they could get it together for a good home game, especially with Konechny being all pissed off like that. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind Philly here. Get plus money.
Yeah.
Should rally behind Konechny unless he's just, I don't know what kind of person he is. Maybe he's just being a whiny bitch, but.
Well, he was pissed off. I mean, he wants, they were a team that was, got off to a good start and
now it's
we're
all
in the top 8.
I think you're going to get a good effort here out of Philly. I don't know if it's going to be a successful effort, but I trust it more than LA on a day game in Philly. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
I may be interested in splitting a unit. Dre, what are your thoughts about if I did 0-0-1-1 and the under?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do like the under. I know both teams are struggling. They're probably both wanting to get off to a hot start, which just means a lot of offense in the middle of the ice. Typically,
Adam has a good one there. TK first goal plus.
I said that.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't
Yes.
even. Sorry, I apologize. I missed it somehow.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
he
okay.
scored the first goal in back-to-back in 4 of 6.
Oh, I apologize. I missed that for some reason. I don't know where my brain was, but probably looking
But they're right. The Flyers' first goal, 100%.
Well, I was probably looking at those period plays, and my brain can only take in information so much, and then it kind of goes all to shit.
Yeah.
Especially when I don't have my naps and.
it can only process 42% at the
40.
time.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta put that. I gotta slow drip that 42% over this 14 game fucking thing. As far as Konechny goal or Konechny, I think you'd have to. Konechny shots probably after calling out his team, he's probably going to be shooting like a son of a bitch, I would imagine.
Yeah. Also, he said, they're both worst PKs in the league, pretty much too. There might be some good PK props for you there, JD. I know you've been targeting those PK points. Maybe Konechny.
Let me see something here. It's
Nazar scored.
well, that's good for the over.
Yeah.
It's good for the over, yeah.
3-2.
So
It's also good for more shots for Columbus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully, Marchenko and Fantilli.
He's got 18 saves right now. At least on my TV, I'm behind though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to go over that. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't get the saves. But I mean, for Fantilli and Marchenko don't have one shot yet. I don't have Marchenko. I just have Fantilli.
Yeah. So the Flyers have got a power play goal in 3 of the last 5. and the Kings have scored one in back-to-back games, and 3 of the last 5. I mean, PKs. I think there's better spots for me. But,
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate throwing that out there. I won't. I'm not interested in for this game.
You have to excuse me. This isn't like Shine or anything like that. I'm trying to put back 4 liters of water a day.
Yeah. Lots of bloating and lots of pissing.
So I'm doping a lot of it back.
Unless you're sweating it out.
All right. I think we got everything there. You
Yeah, I
want to
think
go?
we're good.
I don't. 14 games. I don't want to go too deep into props.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, next game on the board. We have the Colorado Avalanche traveling to take on the Detroit Red Wings. Colorado on the road, favorite, -150. Detroit Red Wings at home, dog +125. Over under is set at 6.5. Slightly juiced to the under. Colorado is 35-8-9 on the season, 15-6-5 on the road. Detroit is 32-17-6 on the season, 18-9-2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Colorado's won
You're
9 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have not played at all this season, and this will be the first game between these two teams. Colorado has won the last 3 between these two teams matching up. Colorado is 4-1-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Colorado coming off of back-to-back losses to Ottawa and to Montreal, most recently 3-7. They are on the final game of a 4-game road trip. And this is also a home and away back-to-back. And they play Detroit back at home it's not back-to-back, but they do play Detroit again on Tuesday. Or I'm sorry, on Monday.
Right.
Detroit is 6-2, 1-1 in their last 10. They're an even 5-5 in over-unders. Detroit's also coming in on a 2-game losing streak, losing to LA at home 1-3, and losing in a shootout to Washington 3-4. Detroit is on the 3rd and final game of a 3-game homestand, and they head out to Colorado to take on the Avalanche on Monday.
So Gibson's starting for Detroit. That was confirmed.
I did see that.
Yeah, I saw one of the Detroit beat writers confirm that. And I'm assuming, I'm not going to assume that. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows what the Avalanche are doing if they're going to continue to rotate. It's not like Wedgwood did anything to earn himself another start. But Colorado, I mean, I think for me, first period over. I mean, Colorado's just been, what is it now? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. They're 8-2 in their last 10 in the first period. 9 of 11, 10 of 13 to the over, first period.
I like that.
What kind of price can we get on that?
Probably pretty expensive. 6.5. I'm just leaning to the just the over in general. I think. I guess
Actually,
Adam says that maybe Taves might be back in the lineup.
I'm seeing minus 140 at minus 140 at ESPN, and the score that's the same. Minus 150 at a lot of places for the over.
I don't know. This game scares me. I don't know. Like that screwed me up the Montreal game that they still didn't have legs after that.
Minus 140 at DK.
Yeah, I was initially thinking of taking Gibson saves, but it doesn't seem like the shooting has been there with Colorado. Like they're
Yeah.
shooting, but they're not shooting like they shoot. Like McKinnon's been going under. I remember somebody alluding to the other day saying like it seems like those top players are just coasting to the Olympics, and maybe they're right, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're looking at something else. It could. It just they don't look like the same team right now, at least on the offensive end.
I can only go. I can only take Detroit or nothing here until I see Colorado be able to move. But
Yeah. There's nothing.
I like overs. It's just a question of what overs do I like.
I do like that Adam Malinsky shots. We've been looking at that. I could see that tomorrow. If anybody's, he's been shooting.
Try it again, yeah.
Well, he got it last game,
Yeah.
bastard.
And it shows.
The
I
other
it's
thing I
wonder
wrote
if
down-
Colorado will get like I could see them at least coming out hard in the first period here.
Well, I thought we were going to see them come out.
Detroit
hard in the
is
first-
a terrible first period team. If you're going to take Colorado, that'd probably be the way to go.
I think I'm happy
At
with playing
home,
the
at
over.
home.
I wrote down here a point parlay with Nelson and Nichushkin on that second line. So Nelson's got points in 3 straight, 14 of 16, 11 straight on the road. And Nichushkin 3 straight, 4 of 6, and 6 of 9 on the road. So I just put them down as a.
Yeah, I could see that. Let me see what else.
They Taves and Landeskog did skate in Montreal. I don't know if.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to be back or not.
Trying to see.
McCarr's been shooting. He's covered 5 of the last 6 too.
I think I like either both teams to score, or I think Colorado's got to come out hard in this first period. They can't have 2 shit games like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they fade down the stretch or whatever, but the only thing is like they're going to play them at home after this too, right?
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if they do put Wedgwood back in just to give him another shot. Just I don't know. Blackwood, maybe use Wedgwood at home.
I mean,
give
one
him
of
a break.
They're probably each going to play in
Yeah,
in this home and home. It's a matter of when.
if they're putting Gibson in here,
Yeah.
I think the over hits either way.
Yeah.
If you got Detroit doesn't have Edvinson in there, and they've been trending heavy to the over. So Colorado, they had what? They beat, except for that Toronto game on this.
Well, they've given up 19 goals in their last 3 games.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Is this the one where they try to play like a pure defensive game? I think that would be kind of a against this Detroit team and Detroit's coming off 2 losses too, right? So
Yeah, they're both back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
Over the last game, they've been kind of back and forth on the overs depending on who they're playing.
Yay, Marchenko's got a shot. Thanks, Adam.
I think
update.
they're fading. I think both of these teams are kind of fading into the woodwork here as far as they're getting tired, both of these teams. It's a question of what they.
Yeah. I also wrote to break it down goals in 3 straight. I wrote Kane for an assist. He's got an assist in 3 straight and 3 straight
Yeah, but
before
he
five at
just
home.
got that. He just broke that record. I don't know.
I don't think he's going to stop playing.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But it just seems like that happens all the time. Like they break a record in the next game.
Yeah, you're right. I could see. You're right. I understand the rationale.
Yeah.
Adam also mentioned that they maybe, just a thought, but they maybe bring JVR back to the top power play now that Kane got the point. Because he was playing on the top power play during that last game to get the point.
But Colorado did get we did get 28 shots last game, 30, 50.
Dover's played really well. Like they had a shot.
Dobish played. Yeah, they did. I got because I had Dobish over saves and got it.
Yeah,
so they still got 29 in that game, even though they got most of that late. I thought it was dead in the water, and they did have a late burst at the end there, but Detroit's not really a super high volume shooting team.
I'm just looking at their lines today at practice. They don't talk about power play. They just said it was just Casper, Larkin, Raymond, DeBrincat, Kopp, and Kane. Wow, JVR in the 4th line.
Wow.
I wonder if that's because of the speed of Colorado.
Yeah. I definitely would agree with that.
Yeah,
if that's their rationale.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, wow.
They'll put him on the power play.
Right, but I think that's something you want to wait on for tomorrow. But right now, I'm not rushing because they've got him with Rasmussen and Soderblom.
Yeah, this one's funky to me. It's too much brain work. Like, did they realize? Did Colorado just realize they had 2 revenge games, and they just didn't want to bother freaking killing themselves against those 2 teams? And now though, Detroit, there's no revenge here. Detroit's pretty tired as well. Like, it's hard for me.
They've dominated the Wings. They've won 7 of 8, and 6 of those 7 they've covered the puck line. But it's not the same Colorado team.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't been anyways, that's for sure.
Right.
You're banking on for them to turn it on here for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Man, you had Marchenko like 8 feet right in front of the net, and he goes to shoot it, and the defender comes flying in and blocks it.
Bastard.
I swear it was a shot on goal, and then they showed the replay. I'm like, oh, yeah, that might have hit the defender.
Yeah, I'm all over on the map on this one, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
Well, I think right now for me, I like this Nelson Nichushkin point prop, and I like the first period over.
Yeah, I do like the first period over. And maybe BTTS. I'm leaning towards the over in the game. I just don't think either one of these teams want to get in a fight here.
Well, yeah, I don't think anybody does.
Unless it's like they just both kind of shake hands and say, hey, we both need a point.
Would you stop it?
Well, they don't literally do that when I say that, but they know as the game's going on. When I've played games like that where it's like we both need a point, so we're not going to really kill it. Like, I played games like that. Happens
Yeah,
all.
I know your last NHL game. That's what you guys did, right?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, and it doesn't change much. You still play high competition hockey. It
When he
happens.
was shaking hands, he also said, backup goalie, backup goalie.
You
All
can
right.
tell just by the way the pushback is. Nobody's. I mean, this is a live game. You can tell by the way the pushback is. Nobody's really killing
Yeah,
each other.
right.
We're
We're
both
seeing
kind of
that
get
around.
the idea. Both coaches are like, "Don't make any mistakes, guys. Just shoot from outside, stuff like that." Coaches will tell you to do that. I think it's saying it without saying it. We'll both take the
Yeah, well, look,
draw.
Ottawa's. I mean,
I'm going to play the
Colorado's.
draw. Because you said that, I'm going to play the draw.
Oh, okay. I'm not held responsible.
No, it's still my pick. No matter where I get my stuff from, it's my pick. So
Okay.
I think you might be able to get a good price on the draw.
I think it should be your best
I
bet.
can see this being a draw. I can see this.
I put 7 units on. I swear, this is just Crystal Light. That's all I'm drinking. It's not. There's no alcohol in here.
No. You don't got a banquet bottle of Coors right there.
No, no, I do not.
It's too obvious.
All right, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next up on the board, we got everybody's favorite fade team coming up. Got the New York Rangers on the road visiting the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got the Rangers plus 165. Pittsburgh at home minus 200. Over under is set at a flat 6, slightly juiced to the over, minus 120. Rangers are 22, 27, and 6 on the season. 18, 13, and 2 on the road. Pittsburgh is 27, 14, and 11 on the season. 12, 7, and 7 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Rangers have won 7 of the last 10. They aren't even 500 on over-unders. They have played twice this season, both in the first week of opening of the season. First game was on October 7th in New York, where Pittsburgh won in a shutout 3-0. And on the 11th in Pittsburgh, where the Rangers won 6-1. Rangers are 2-8 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Rangers coming in on a 2-game losing streak, losing 5 of the last 6. Most recently losing to the Islanders 1-2. They are on an island game, coming off a home game. Then they are heading back home to play Carolina, and they have a few days off. They do not play until the 5th, which I believe is Thursday. That's actually the last day of the schedule before all the teams go into the break.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is 6-2, 0-2 in their last 10. They are an even 500 on over-unders. Pittsburgh's coming in on a 5-game winning streak, most recently beating Chicago at home 6-2. Pittsburgh is on the second game of a 3-game homestand. They play back at home against Ottawa on Monday.
Yeah. I mean, if the Rangers weren't so bad, they've won 5 straight at Pittsburgh and 8 of 11 overall. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But that was those Rangers. I mean,
I already bet Penguins team total over 3.5.
who?
Penguins team total over.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite play. The Pens, 24 of their 27 wins, they've scored 4 goals or more. So that, and then I've got a parlay that I'm going to do tomorrow. Rangers team total under 3.5 with Flames under 3.5. I'm going to see what I can get on that. I also, it's Rangers, so it means it's Zibanejad. First goal and first Rangers goal. He's done it 14 times this year.
He covered that 2.5 last game too. I was looking at his shots because I was looking at that going into that game, and I didn't take it, but he got it early.
Okay.
Either way, before we go on, I got to shout out to Avi because he was all over Buffalo and he was all over Montreal. Avi is in the chat.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He was all over
clock.
Buffalo. He was here
Broke
last.
clock.
And
Bad.
he's saying that Colorado's going to take Detroit.
I mean, I just can't see them playing 3 bad games. Like, they've been
I
embarrassed.
can't either. I can't see it.
Yeah.
It's the last game of the road trip before they go home and drain the tank, and
it's their get right game.
should be.
Yeah, where's
Where's
the
Dallas?
Pole Buddies Nerfrick?
Yeah,
Pole Buddies
Dallas.
Nerfrick.
The Dallas get right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like them first period for sure. The more I think about it, I do like them.
So, Ricard Raquel, he is covered in 8 of the last 10. He's had 4 or more shots in all 8 of those last 10. Line's 2.5 minus
Except for the ones I
108.
bet.
Yeah.
And he did have 6 in the last game.
Okay.
But his splits definitely, at least recently, favor his home.
Okay. And then I've got I'm playing Chinakhov again for both a goal and an assist. He cashed that one. The other one, and may have to wait. Well, depending on the lineup, but Ryan Shea was on the second power play at practice today, and I don't know because like Letang and Malkin didn't skate today, so I don't know how permanent.
Somebody's at the door. I'll be right.
Okay.
Okay.
But
You also go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
No, I was just gonna say you also have Rust. He won't be in the lineup. He's not protected
Right, he's still
until
suspended.
the 3rd. Yeah.
But Shea, defenseman, on the second power play unit. I mean, he's plus 1,500 for a goal at FanDuel. There's no U.S. site that's offering his assist prop. Batano in Canada is offering his assist at plus 305. But if he is on that second power play, it's worth a sprinkle at 1,500.
Okay.
At least I think. I'm not,
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I had. Just because we don't know about. Oh, the other one could be to look at is Ben Kindle for a goal. 3 goals in his last 2 games.
Yep. I saw. I think Adam just mentioned that too as well. Yep. Ben Kendall goal.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But that Zibanejad first goal, he leads the league, at least by my unofficial stats. I don't have anyone with more than scoring the team's first goal 14 times. So if you're playing his first goal and his anytime goal, you're still ahead of the game.
Wow.
Because I think I figured out you're up about, like on the first goal alone, the first goal you'd be up like 30 units. So I don't know. That's I mean the Rangers just have to be a bet again, continue to be a bet against team.
Yeah, I agree, Avi. I do like Pens and a money line parlay with somebody. I was actually at the sports book earlier today, and I was looking at parlaying them with the Blue Jackets on the game right now that's on. But I mean, you would think that Colorado would win too, like off of back-to-back losses. That might be a good one, but
what about San Jose at Calgary? I mean, although Calgary's done, I think Calgary owns them for some reason. I didn't go back.
They may. I actually was thinking about that too. I'm like, how do you bet Flames in that spot? Like, you just can't. I also thought about the Knights. I just don't like,
Yeah,
Kraken have been playing well. That's kind of a fishy one.
man, I
That
was so I don't know if you saw I live bet that game, that Knights game last night.
hmm
I live bet the draw at plus 600 when it was 4-2. I jumped in, so I got the draw, and then at the same time I live bet Vegas at plus 900.
Wow.
It's like, oh man, so close, but it was it was worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Sharks are dogs. That's
Uh,
Sorry about that. I had
No, you're good.
Brazeau last time over shots, and I got it. If he's on the top line still,
okay,
that was plus 110.
okay.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I put a little bit on Penguins and Reagan team total over. I might go to that Brazeau again.
Team total over is my favorite play.
Yeah, I like that too.
I just can't. I mean, those numbers are just too good.
You can't trust Rangers to do anything right now. Like nothing.
No, and I just want I mean, I know that I just wonder after 2 games again. I don't know if those 2 games against the Islanders, how much that means to them or not. Like
I don't think that, but this season means much to a lot of those.
Well, right. I just like if you're going to get up for any games, like were those Islander games something that?
Yeah, they are playing Pittsburgh, but I mean, yeah, if you're going to get up for any games, those would be the games to do it. But this team is in disarray right now.
Oh God, disarray would be. They'd like to be just in disarray.
Yeah, it's an absolute fucking So
Shit show.
Shit show. I'll take those 2 bets and I'll go with that.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay. Next game, we have the Winnipeg Jets on the road facing the Florida Panthers. Winnipeg on the road, dog plus 125. Florida at home favorite minus 150. Over under is set at a flat 6. Even money on both sides. Winnipeg is 21, 25, and 7 on the season. 9, 15, and 2 on the road. Florida is 28, 22, and 3 on the season. 14, 11, and 3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Winnipeg's won 6 of the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season back on January 22nd in Winnipeg, where the Panthers won 2-1 in a shootout. Winnipeg is 5-3, 1-1 in their last 10. They're an even 500 on over-unders. Winnipeg's coming in off of a 1-4 loss against Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. They've also lost 3 of the last 4. Tampa Bay is on the 3rd game of a 4-game road trip. They head to Dallas to play the Stars
You
on
mean the Jets are on the
Monday.
3rd game? The Jets are on the road trip. You said Tampa.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Jets are on the 3rd game of a 4-game road trip, and they play Dallas on Monday. We have Florida is 6-4 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Florida's coming in on back-to-back losses, losing to Utah at home 3-4, and losing to the Blues in St. Louis 4-5. They are on the first game of a 3-game homestand. They play back at home against Buffalo on Monday.
Hang on. Yeah, I mean, for me,
Florida's got 3. Florida has 3 conference game or sorry, division games right after those 2.
Yeah, but they pissed like that game, that loss to St. Louis last night. The guys were talking about, Panther players were just talking about how devastating that was. I mean, they battle back and they lose with 7 seconds to go in regulation. They can't even get a point after working so hard. And they need points.
Yeah. I don't really like teams. I don't really like taking teams that let games go like that, though.
No, I
Just
agree.
seems like
I can't
after
touch
they
either
do,
team.
they play with less confidence. But yeah,
Well, I don't think I'm. Are you ever really worried about Florida playing with less confidence?
I am right now.
Oh,
Seriously, like I don't think they're
yeah.
playing with the most confidence in the world right
Well, they're
now.
also banged up. I mean,
Yeah,
they
that's
lost.
part of the reason why.
Okay.
Yeah,
They didn't have Lundell in that
I mean, you got
game.
you think you should be a Florida spot because Winnipeg blows. I can't put a dime on Winnipeg.
No. Winnipeg's
Right
2-10
now.
as a road dog this year. They're just bad as a dog in general. No Lundell from that Thursday game. Marchand got hurt in that game,
That's
and there was no update
yeah.
today on his status.
I can't
only
believe
thing
Rodriguez didn't get over in the game.
I know.
Unbelievable.
He took the night off.
Well, he got hurt, right?
So I'm
I
taking him
remember.
there.
Rodriguez?
Yeah, I saw them like during the game. Something had happened to him where he was like, I don't know if he like came back in, but I do remember seeing a highlight where like he got hit really hard.
Oh,
I don't know if he got injured, but I just remember seeing um the video of him like
he's
wincing.
not day to day or anything.
He played 1841. He was fine. I mean, they got winded, but he played over 18 minutes that night.
Yeah. No, he had got hit or something. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it was, but yeah, he must have been fine. I'm just saying that
Minus
hit may have
155.
put him in a different gear.
Maybe. That may be so. I just wrote down Perfetti over 1.5 shots. He's done that 4 straight, 8 of 11. And I have Matthew Tkachuk for a goal. He's got maybe it's 6 points. Goals in back-to-back. He's got 6 points in 6 games since coming back. But I can't trust, Bob's playing like garbage. He's given up 18 goals in his last 4 games. And so I'd have to look at props here.
Yeah.
I'd almost lean the over 5.5. I like the over. Bob's been giving him up. Winnipeg will be shooting from everywhere. Florida should be coming balls out in this game. They shouldn't be. They should think that they can outscore the Jets, anyways.
I think most teams do.
Maybe Hellebuck over say, or is it? It's going to be Hellebuck, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's already confirmed.
Hellebuck over saves if it's a decent number, but it's probably going to be high.
What would you need to buy into it?
Let me look at what Florida's been doing at home. Because I think Florida has got to play. I mean, we said that against St. Louis, though, and it was an island game, and they didn't. Like, it was
but I played their team total that night. Like, I wasn't prepared for. I can't trust them right now.
Can't trust either team right now.
No, I wouldn't play a side.
Not a minus 155, no.
Right.
I do think Florida will probably win this game, but then I kind of like the draw. Let's see. Shots for at home. At 30 on Utah, 36, 31. What's Winnipeg been doing? Winnipeg's been allowing, I'd do it to 25.5.
25.5 for Hellebuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Mikey? Mikey said he also couldn't trust his high school girlfriend.
That's what she told me.
Yeah, I do like the draw. I see people mentioning that as well, but
Oh my God, Blue Jackets aren't shooting. I need Who I need? I need six
6.
shots from the 6 saves.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need 6 saves, not 6 shots.
Wait, what was our number?
25.5.
25.5.
They're at 20 with
20, right,
18
right,
minutes
right.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get to any props or anything in this game. This might be a complete John
Well, I
Oliver
do.
game for me.
Yeah. I mean, I like Perfetti more than I like Chuck. The Perfetti shots on goal just seems to be on a nice run right now.
He is.
It's
4
just
straight.
And you're getting him at plus money.
Florida's a good shot suppression team. That's the only thing I like about them.
4 straight and 7 straight on the road.
Yeah.
What have they allowed? Oh, you know what? What am I doing here? Well, that's Winnipeg. Winnipeg hasn't been getting many shots, and Florida.
And he's been doing it on teams like Tampa Bay. Pretty good teams that
They kept Utah to 19, but that was a bad. And Utah won that game anyways because Bob sucks.
It's interesting. The Tampa players were saying, "Watch out for Utah." They really liked them. They said, "Man, they're fast."
Yeah, once they're getting their mojo going a bit right now.
Tough loss last night, but
yeah, it was bad. That was a bad spot. I'm pretty sure that even Turney will be saying, you know, guys, that was a really tough spot. You guys played awesome. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Just move on to the next one.
Well, they got Dallas tomorrow.
It worked for me because I had Carolina and Reagan team total over. So
yeah.
And Utah beat them recently. That recent game. I would say
it was interesting. Vasilevsky was asked why it's working in Tampa, and he just said, like, everyone that comes up, they know what their role is, and they all just play it, and it's just plug and play. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah,
because Hedman's probably going to play in the outdoor game on Sunday.
Oh, that's right. I did see his projected date being that day.
Yeah.
Who's going to play? Hedman?
Oh. Looks like Hedman's going to play on Sunday.
Without Zaka and without Lindholm, pretty much.
Why, Zaka got hurt last night?
Yeah. Neither Zaka nor Lindholm will be playing the outdoor game.
What happened to Zaka?
I don't know. I just saw it on. Oh, he got injured. That's it.
Okay. So I think we're good there with that game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. What's next?
Moving on up or down. We have San Jose and Calgary. We have San Jose on the road, a small dog, minus 105. Calgary at home, small favorite, minus 115. Over under is set at a flat 6, slightly juiced to the over. San Jose is 27, 21, and 4 on the season, 13, 12, and 1 on the road. Calgary is 21, 26, and 6 on the season, 13, 9, and 4 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Calgary's won 8 of the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. They have played twice this season. First was on November 13th in Calgary, where Calgary shut them out 2-0. Second game was on December 16th in San Jose, where San Jose won 6-3. San Jose is 6-3-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. San Jose is coming in off of a 3-4 overtime loss against the Oilers. They are on the third game of a 5-game road trip, and they head to Chicago to play the Blackhawks on Tuesday. Calgary is 3-5-2 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. Calgary's coming in on a 5-game losing streak, most recently losing to the Wild in Minnesota 1-4. They are on the first game of a 3-game homestand. They play back at home on Tuesday against Toronto. San Jose money line, San Jose team total.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be a bit of a flat spot for them, but
I can't see how, not after how they lost to Edmonton.
They got? They got Colorado coming up, right? But it's
I
not.
just think that after that game, you're gonna want to fix that after
Again,
that
it's
game.
one of those things where it's one of those things where you let a game go and now you're playing. But I can't take Calgary. You're fucking kidding me. No matter how much I try to do. Minus 115 Calgary. San Jose is what? 2 times the team Calgary is. Minus one, and they're a dog.
Yeah.
They
Well,
also play Calgary again. First game right after the break.
Yeah, they're not that they don't care about that. Like, I mean, yeah, it just. I mean, the lines are. It's like minus 110. It just depends on where you're looking. It's actually no. It's mostly minus. They're mostly a dog in most spots.
It's probably gonna flip by morning.
I would think.
I mean,
Sharks will be a small favorite.
Yeah, it would really be nice if Columbus would take a shot this period.
Yes.
Yeah,
Calgary's only had 1 goal in 4 of the last 5. 6 of the last 5. 3 against Anaheim.
Wait, what do you? Right, they've scored. They've been held to 1 goal in 4 of the last.
They've been held to 1 goal. Yeah. You got to figure that. I mean, Celebrini should be able to rip apart all the centers on this team. I don't think that. Depends on how much.
All right, we got a shot. Little floater. Nice, easy save for Knight there.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. And the Sharks, by the way, they are 4-0. They won their last 4 off of a loss. If that matters. I'm looking at that here. Will Smith
going to play. That Chicago game might be a look ahead, but I think this Calgary game's just.
Calgary I would be more concerned if they beat Edmonton to call this a look ahead.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a downer game. It's like, we're looking so forward to that game, blah blah blah. Like your mind could still be on that a little bit, but I really love this Warsofsky coach, so
yeah,
I think he'll get them back revved up. And not only that, it's the first time in how long that San Jose's been fighting for a playoff spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got Sharks money line. You got to take it. I mean, if it doesn't come in, it doesn't come out. How do you not?
Also be interested to see if Sherwood plays tomorrow.
Better team with the dog with that price. I mean, much better team.
Yeah. Let's see.
His projected date is tomorrow, but that's all it says.
It should be. I wonder if they're going to play Nedeljkovic here or keep on rolling.
They are. I think he's already confirmed. Let me look.
Okay.
So here's a quote from Warsofsky. It says, Sherwood has not been ruled out for tomorrow. The Sharks beat writer does a really good job, actually. Shane Pang says he travels with the team. Quote from Warsofsky, we have to see how he does in practice today. We won't know until tomorrow when we get updates from the trainer on how his body feels. So,
actually, they don't have a goalie confirmed yet in San Jose For some reason, I thought I had seen that Dalkovich was confirmed, but that is
No, they
not the
haven't
case.
confirmed. Let me see what Shane is saying.
How is Eklund been doing for shots? This feels like a game where he's gonna have a lot of room to be able to maneuver. Not much stopping him on that side for Calgary.
How did they not give Knight a save with that shot? Was it going wide?
No, it's right. I'm not sure.
They took it away. Yeah.
You know, it's really interesting. You know, to that, like, how could they not give him a shot? That's the. I think I mentioned to you guys about how there was a goalie coach that went to the scores after a game and just started blasting. But this is what's also killing goalie save percentages.
Yeah. Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah.
Because the way they're charting shots now.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, that probably would have been called a shot, but now they have the lasers out and everything.
They're not old school with their protractors.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. The little moon rulers. Forget the moon ruler. So that's pretty self-explanatory, really. I don't.
Yeah, the only guy that
you
added
could
was Will
take.
Smith.
I don't mind
for an
Sharks.
assist.
I don't mind Sharks' first period puck line. After coming off that game, they're going to come out hard.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe Calgary's a good first period team. It's the one thing they do well. That would be the only problem I'd have with that.
I mean, they have been. They're 4-2-1 in their last 7 in the first period.
But at home, they're 13-5-8 this season. In the last 10, 5-2-3.
Adam says Mackenzie Weaver has 17 blocks in his last 3 games. That's a lot of blocks. Huberdeau's been shooting like crazy. His line's -1.5.
San Jose is 4-1-5 on the road their last 10, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can play a money line.
Yeah, context says that San Jose should come out screaming here.
I mean, you can play them on the money line at -115.
Yeah, right? I might do that. Just split it up with the more on the full game. I like the full. You got to play the full game in the team total over 3. Just got to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look at Celebrini over shots just because
I
don't see how Calgary's got anything to stop them. I mean, except for apparently Uyghur blocking the shots. Uyghur's got a lot of block shots. Why does Uyghur have a lot of block shots? Because they spend most of the time in their own zone without the puck. That's why.
Right.
Not a shot. We're not getting it. Jesus. They're shutting them down.
There's one.
All right, should we move on?
Yep.
Yep. Let's do that. Getting caught up on saves over here.
Both teams.
All right, next game.
I could see the over in that first period.
We have the Carolina Hurricanes on the road as a favorite, -170. Washington at home, +140 dog. Over under is set at a flat 6. Carolina is 33-15-5 on the season, 14-7-3 on the road. Washington is 26-22-7 on the season, 4-10-3 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Carolina's won 6 of the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played twice this season. First was back on November 11th in Carolina, where Washington won 4-1. Second game was on December 11th in Washington, where it was 3-2 in a shootout, where Carolina got the win. That first one, I'm sorry, was in Carolina. If I said Washington, Carolina is 7-1, 1-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over unders. Carolina's coming in on a 2-game winning streak, winning in Utah 5-4, and on the road in Ottawa 4-1. Carolina is on the single road trip game sandwiched between 2 home games. They head back to LA to play LA on Sunday. So this is a front end.
No. They're at home to LA. They don't head to LA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're at home to LA. It's the front. They are on the front end of a back-to-back because they play LA on Sunday.
Yeah, I hate those spots.
Washington is 3-6-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. Washington coming in on a 4-3 win in a shootout versus Detroit on the road. This is the first game home off of a 6-game road trip, and they play back at home on Tuesday against the Islanders.
Yeah, I mean, the big question is who starts in goal. The Caps going to have to go to their third string goalie because I can't see how Lindgren's playing tomorrow, and I don't know what the status is. I'm trying to track down the status on Logan Thompson.
Take them first goal, first period, coming off of that road trip for Washington.
Yeah, I mean, it's the 6 game. It's a brutal spot for.
It's a bad spot, but the one angle that seems to be quite common is if you had a bad road trip, but you win the last game of that road trip, when you go, a team that goes home after that quite often wins that game. Just coming in with confidence and on a high. And what I don't like about this for Carolina is that sandwich spot. I really don't like that.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, they got LA tomorrow. This is like.
Yeah, it's not like they're looking ahead to LA particularly, but
you got a division game.
They're coming in. They're on a winning streak right now.
I mean,
they're on a. I think I like it. I think I like just take the over now, because even if Thompson, it's not anything with Thompson, but even he hasn't been playing very well. It's probably been because he's fighting an injury.
Well, no, the injury he suffered was after. He's not playing well, but the injury he suffered was in his previous start. He took the puck to the head. So their backup Clay Stevenson.
But he might. What was that? What happened to him?
He took a puck in the head.
Injury. Almost assuredly, he won't be playing if he had a head injury. The Olympics coming up. No, he won't be playing this game. They're not going to take him. So this could be Anderson too.
It is Anderson.
But they would probably play Anderson in LA.
No. Anderson.
It is Anderson.
Yeah,
over.
He's confirmed.
Over. How is this not an over? So how is this not an over? This is just an over. I don't even know who Washington's third stringer is.
Clay Stevenson. Good. I mean, I don't know. I've only heard good things. Freddie's last 2 starts was the shootout loss to Chicago. Gave up gave up 3 technically. A 4-1 win against Jersey.
I swear Fantilli just had a shot and they took that off as well.
Clay
They did take a shot off because I saw 26.
Is day to day.
Yeah, It was a shot from Fantilli, and it looked like it was right on net. Here he comes with the puck again.
I'm going. I'm just going Canes first. What's the line on this? I didn't look.
Kane's first period puck line, yeah.
Yeah, it was Fantilli's shot, and they took it away because he's back to
I
0.
can't remember how.
Yeah, Carolina's still a pretty big favorite. But yeah, I'll play first period puck line.
Away last 10, they're 4-3-3. Washington is 5-0-5 first periods. Haven't
Yeah.
they've either draw it was either been a draw
Or
Right.
a win.
well with that Clay, Stevenson, and Anderson, both teams to score first period. Why not? Over first period, both teams to score first period. And over for the game.
Like Jackson Blake's got good value just for a point at plus 156. He's got points in 3 straight and 5 of 6. He's got points in 3 of 4 on the road.
Back to Jarvis. He very seldom misses twice in a row. Very, very seldom.
Yeah, he's all yours. I'm done with it.
You're just gonna dump him just like that.
Tibbethy
There's
just said they took
sixes
away
out
from
there, aren't there?
Fantilli.
Wait, say that again, Pearlo?
Yeah. There's sixes out there, right?
Yeah, it's almost a pick 'em at 6. Yeah. I wonder if you
Freaking DK has it at 6.5 at Pick'em.
Wow.
Who's got the 6? BetMGM?
Bet Rivers, BetMGM's got 6 showing.
Yeah. 117 at Rivers. Yeah, that's the best one. 117.
Yeah,
Bally.
Caesars is minus 125.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I just don't think it's going to be very physical. I think it's like, yeah, with those goaltenders, even if it is kind of just Anderson sucks.
I got Svechnikov. I put Svechnikov down for a goal for right now.
Yeah, he's been rolling.
Yeah. He's been playing well now.
And Ryan Leonard, he's cashed his shots prop in 5 straight. Over 1.5.
We got Chicago's going on a power play.
That's ridiculous.
Holding.
It's a little juicy. Right now, you get Ryan Leonard over 1.5 at minus 144. 5 straight games, he's had at least 2 shots. Let's see.
Parlay it with Svechnikov 2 shots.
Oh,
I know you like him for a goal. Oh, yeah. Svechnikov.
Svechnikov. Okay, so Ryan Leonard. I like that. Augustus Bear's gone over 1.5 in 7 straight. Holy crap!
Yeah, look at the one that Adam just mentioned, Sean Walker, specifically on his away shots. Only missed 4 times this season.
On his away?
Yeah.
But not over what? Over 1.5?
Yeah, his line's minus 132. Yeah.
Oh, because okay, on props.cash they were showing 2.5. But if you're telling me 1.5, yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Who were you saying?
Yeah,
Over 1.5?
Sean Walker minus 135 over 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would do that, and Ryan Leonard maybe.
We have not, Russell, but I'm leaning that way.
What are we leaning to?
We need a draw to get over saves.
He said he's taking the Senators tomorrow, and he wanted to know if we had talked about that game yet. And I said no, but I myself, it's leaning towards Ottawa tomorrow.
Ryan Leonard at home. Holy crap! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 of 14. He's had at least 2 shots at home.
Yeah, I just. Again,
Oh yeah, I see that.
Shot suppression team.
And he's got a pretty good volume too. He's averaging like almost 5 shots per game.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so first period puck line for Carolina over 6.
I see Carolina goal first period more than the puck line.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. First goal, first period. First goal, first period. On the road. The shitty one against Ottawa. St. Louis. Actually, it's odd. Carolina has been giving up shots on the road lately. It's not like them.
Man, Nazar missed that, and it was
It'll
wide
be a
open.
miracle if we get over those saves. No, because they're going to
Well, if they keep pulling them off the board, it will be.
Unless Chicago scores. God, now I'm looking for a push. And you guys need bet the over 5.5 for the Jackets, right? So
We need over 5.5 and
need an empty netter.
I need an empty netter. Yeah.
Oh man, they
Either
just
that or
missed
you
it
need
again.
Chicago to score and the Blue Jackets to win.
Come on, just shoot it.
That would be the perfect one for me.
And I'm behind you guys. I mean, I'm like a good minute and a half behind on my feed here.
If I remember correctly, Washington is terrible. That's right. They're terrible on first games back off of road trips. That's right.
Well, I can tell you. Okay, like how long of a road trip do you want me to look at?
Like this, that was a really long road trip, wasn't it?
So they had one in
6.
November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. They had one in November that was 4, and they came back. They lost in a shootout to New Jersey 3-2. They had one that ended in December. They came back and they beat Columbus 2-0. I mean, this is their next long. I mean, that's it. So they're 1-1 off any trip of at least 4 games this year.
That's possible.
Chicago
We
should
should
be
be
pulling
looking
the goalie
Carolina
here.
here. I think Carolina more because, like you said, they're playing LA after this.
Yeah.
This is going to be the game they care about rather than that LA game.
Yeah.
They may go and shit the bet against LA, but you can try to shit the bet against LA and still win. So, yeah. I like the over, and I'm leaning Carolina. I just don't know how I want that puck line first period. Probably is a good bet. Yeah, and first goal first period. It's not just recently. It's just like been a long-standing thing with Washington. First game back off of road trips, even if it was a bad road trip. And usually, I'm less likely to bet against teams off bad road trips. But I think Washington's just sort of limping in here too. Like,
We got the
and they
empty
shouldn't
netter.
be.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to
Who
push
got
on
it?
the over.
Who's number 3?
Wait, is that Coyle?
It is.
It is. He got the hat trick.
Yeah,
That's
good,
it. We got
good
it.
cash.
We
Plus
got it.
300. All right.
And they might keep the goaltender out. We might get another goal here and I get the over.
Oh, you took it at the flat 6?
Yeah, that's all there was.
Oh.
I didn't see that. I should have bet that money line and over. But I got the Blue Jackets too. It's like I'll be a little bit green on this.
Okay. Unbelievable. 9 straight days now. And if you thought the streak would end, like tonight would have been.
Yeah, the day
just
for it
one
to
game.
end. Yeah.
Just one game. That's wild.
What did you get it at?
I got it at plus 300. I mean, that's fine. I would have loved a better price, but I'm good. Like any profit's good profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move off this Carolina game? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next game we have is Nashville visiting the Islanders. Nashville on the road plus 105. Islanders at home minus 130. Over under is set at 5.5. Minus 118 to the over. Nashville 24, 22, and 6 on the season. 10, 11, and 4 on the road. Islanders 30, 19, and 5 on the season. 15, 9, and 2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Panthers have won 8 of the last 10. I'm sorry. Predators have won 8 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. They have played once this season back on January 8th in Nashville, where the Predators won 2-1 in a shootout. Nashville is 4-4-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Nashville's coming off of 3 losses, losing to Utah at home 2-5, then losing to Boston on the road 2-3 in overtime, and losing to New Jersey 2-3 in overtime. Nashville is on the third and final game of a 3-game road trip. They head back home to play the Blues on Tuesday. Islanders are 6-4 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. Islanders coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Both of those last 2 games were back-to-back wins against the Rangers. Islanders are on the first game of a. Oh no, this is that spot where we were talking about where Islanders are going home, away, home, away. So they are on their home,
Yeah.
then they go away, then they go back home, and then they go away to finish out the schedule before the break. And they do go back on the road to play Washington on Tuesday.
Well, my first thought is Nashville. I think after what the Islanders just went through.
Me too. That's the first thought for me too. You got those play. You beat the Rangers, your big division rival twice. Come home, play
Division
Nashville,
yeah.
and then go to Washington and Pittsburgh. Just like we were saying with that Buffalo game. The difference is the Islanders are solid in a playoff spot right now.
Right.
You can only play Nashville here. You can't play the Islanders. That's just
I can't believe
spot.
we didn't get the night saves.
Yeah, especially after the first period.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I got to get a refill.
Yeah, it is a horrible
spot. It's not a wonderful spot for Nashville too, though. How long have they been on the road for?
Okay.
Well, yeah, the Winnipeg at Florida game is 2 p.m. I guess 2 p.m. Eastern.
So Nashville, the last 2 meetings have gone to shootouts.
I could see the draw. I think the draw you got to put a little bit on now. They just played a draw to New Jersey, which New Jersey draw city right now. I could see the Islanders holding on here, just playing to hold on.
Yeah.
Nashville's won their last 2 in overtime against the Islanders.
No,
against the Islanders.
Against the Islanders, yes. Yeah. Against the Islanders.
They played January 8th in Nashville. Nashville won in overtime. I don't think that's any revenge here.
Oh, yeah, that was a shootout game, yeah. But either way.
Yeah, Nashville has played to the has played overtime. Ahonen was in last game. Shit, I should have took that Ahonen over saves that too, right? They got it big time. Got it big time.
So I'm playing the draw. I'm going to play. I'm going to spread it out between the draw, Nashville to win in OT or shootout, and then I'm going to go back with Stamkos OT winner.
So they play tomorrow. Tomorrow is 31st, right?
Yep.
31st, and then they go out to Washington. And then they come back home and play Pittsburgh, and they play New Jersey. Oh, this is just a terrible spot. Draw and down.
Yeah.
Terrible spot for the Islanders, yeah. Nashville, this has only been a 2-game, hasn't even been a long road trip, but they have played some tough games. But draw and dog. This is probably going to be Rittich too. They got to play him somewhere.
They did though. They played them in the first game against the Rangers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but they got 3 games coming up against division rivals. Sorokin probably has all 3 of them.
Well, they're going to have to split them up because they have back-to-back against Washington, Pittsburgh. So he'll get one of those 2 because it's back-to-back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's like they've got 4 games left between now and the break. If you're going to play, do you split them up and have them each play 2? Who knows? I'm not even going to guess. I hate doing that shit.
That is kind of tough to figure that. It's one of the ways you can figure it out.
I mean, the Ranger games, I don't consider that like home and away. Like those are home games essentially. Both those games. Like it's not there's no travel, right? Because we were just talking about moving back and forth. Like
no travel. It's not that. It's just the adrenaline that's used playing.
No. But I was just saying, like they've had to go back and forth home and road. Like to me, that ended. They're in a spot where
it's just a bus
three straight home games. But I think
you're coming home for one and going out to Washington though. That's big.
Well, yeah, and I think the bigger thing is that you think about what they've had: Buffalo, Philly, 2 Rangers. Like this is a sandwich.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Buffalo
this
Rangers.
Is so easily. Maybe Nashville first period.
Yeah.
Nashville first goal, first period. Nashville's desperate.
So they've played. It's Buffalo, Philly, Rangers times 2, then Nashville, and then after that, Washington, Pittsburgh, Jersey. I mean, look, it didn't work for us that theory, with Buffalo. But
but that's LA. That's LA. I trust Nashville more than I do LA. I barely put anything on that because it just like I said, I had the gag reflex of an altar boy in the 1980s for that fucking putting money on LA. And Buffalo's a wagon, and Buffalo's also, they haven't made the playoffs in forever. Neither have the Islanders, though. I mean, they need this.
Tony DeAngelo is super juiced now. Like I saw Adam said it, parlay piece now. He's minus 200.
Oh, see ya.
But I mean, he's been covering 3. Been covering 6 of the last 7.
Oh, is he minus 200 at 1.5? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, how about
I think I'm going to take that Predators money line first period, or first goal first period, or something like that. Predators money line first period.
Forsberg 7 straight with 3 shots.
I saw that. I saw Yossi too, but Yossi's splits are better at home. But Yossi's been shooting a lot too. You would think that Horvat, I know it's minus 140, but he hasn't covered in 3 straight. This is his second longest streak this season going without covering, is over 2.5. His splits favor him at home.
The thing you got to worry about there is he just came back from injury. He might have came back early and he's playing with something with his arm or something like that. Because it's just too rare for him to go 3 games like that. That's the only thing I would be concerned about there. He might have come
Gonna
back
go back
early
to-
and doing the best I can. But he is playing
back
for
to a
Team
Riley
Canada.
assist.
Yeah, well, he's probably not going to want to get hurt. Like re-injure
Yeah,
himself.
exactly.
The Swedes.
Where the hell is this game?
Yeah, Islanders, by the way, only 6-6 is a home favorite. 9-3 is a home dog.
9-3 is a home dog.
Okay.
I mean, so when you're looking at their home like that,
Plus 105 for first period money line. I think I'll take that. Plus 100. One period money line split with first goal, first period. Then the draw and dog. I don't mind, I don't see an over here. I don't mind no goals first 5 and under 6.5 in this game either. I don't. Especially if Sorokin is in. The only thing is if the Preds get that goal, first goal, first period, money line.
Yeah.
It's kind of counteracting the two bets, but
wait, what was your other bet? I'm so sorry. You're saying?
no goals first 5 and under 6.5. I don't see an over.
Oh,
Here.
right.
I don't see an over. I don't think so, anyways. The only thing about because I think the Islanders, I really think Nashville's going to win that game.
I do too. I think it's a really good
it's a Nashville spot. They need the points badly. Are they breathing at all in the West? Do they have? No, they're only 5 points behind. If they win this game, only 4 points behind the Ducks. Yeah, I think Nashville's going to play way harder here than the Islanders. I like Nashville.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not. I'm not skittish about this one like I was the LA one because LA is LA. So, but Nashville's actually got some heart. Stammer and everybody will get them. They're coming off.
Oh, Ryan O'Reilly for sure.
Ryan O'Reilly, they'll get the troops going on this one. Last game of the road trip, and they get a little bit of time off, don't they? Then they get a little bit of time off after this, don't they? No, they don't. They get one game, and then they're instead one game
back to back with the Islanders. Back to back with the Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
Who? What?
It's a home and home with the Islanders.
The Rangers. What are you talking? I'm
No,
saying
these two
Nashville.
teams.
Nashville's got a home and home with the Islanders. They play them again on February 2nd.
Oh, shit. I didn't. How come I didn't notice that?
Oh wait, no, they
They
don't. Play St. Louis.
St. Louis next, don't they? Yeah.
Oh, do they? Okay, thank you.
If this was a home and home, that would change fucking everything. But no, they got St. Louis after this, which is a division rival. But
on the second,
I mean, on the second, yeah. So I could see a draw here. Draw and dog.
It is at home.
At home.
Yeah,
They got big games too, St. Louis and Minnesota after this. But I mean, they're only 2 points back. If they can get home, they got St. Louis isn't a great team. Get their mind straight, win those two, and then possibly you might not win against Minnesota.
All right, they've lost back. So it's back-to-back overtime losses for.
They're going to want at least a point here for sure. So I do like to draw quite a bit. I like to draw quite a bit. I think the Islanders would even settle for a point here as well. So I don't think I want to take a total except for under because I think they could both play pretty cautious. That's why I like the under first 5 and under 6.5. A little bit. I'm not going to take that first goal. I'm just going to take Predators money line, maybe get a push or draw
like
first 2.
I do like the Preds here. I mean, I liked them against New Jersey, and they blew that in overtime. But I could see them getting right here.
Yeah, I could see it too. I could see it too. Draw a dog. All right. Let's go to the next game. I'm not going to talk about props too much.
All right.
It's like fun.
Next game, we got the New Jersey Devils taking on the Ottawa Senators. New Jersey on the road plus 125. Ottawa at home minus 150. Over under is set at a flat 6. New Jersey is 28, 24, and 2 on the season, 15 and 14 on the road. Ottawa 25, 21, and 7 on the season, 13, 10, and 4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Devils have won 7 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season back on December 9th in Ottawa, where New Jersey won 4-3. New Jersey is 6-4 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. New Jersey's coming in on a 3-2 overtime win at home versus Nashville. This is an island game where they are out on the road, sandwiched between 2 home games. They come back home to play the Blue Jackets on Wednesday. Ottawa is 5-3-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Ottawa coming in on a 2-game winning streak, beating Colorado 5-2 and beating Vegas 7-1. Ottawa is on the 4th game and final game of a 4-game homestand. They head out on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins on Tuesday. And they will finish it out their schedule before the break on a 3-game road trip. Pittsburgh, Carolina, Philly.
Check out the record for Ottawa this year on the last game of homestands. It's absolute shit.
Okay.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Okay, and here's the other concern I have with Ottawa. Guess who's making his return tomorrow, it looks like.
Allmark.
Yep. We've seen what's happened with guys playing their first game after a long layoff, though.
I mean, you take New Jersey to score the first goal if you want to trust New Jersey to score something.
we don't know the status. I am assuming Jack Hughes is not playing.
Yeah, without Hughes, too. I mean,
Yeah.
take
to be him.
shots, baby, but Ottawa's like a massive shot suppression team. I like the under in this game.
So I'm sorry,
Is it 6?
It is.
Because it's Allmark is going to be his first game back. I think Ottawa's going to play heavy shot suppression in this game. And they have been anyways.
We also got Cody Glass day to day.
The only thing,
So I'm sorry, Pearlo, your question was, what was Ottawa on the last game of a homestand?
the last game of homestands, the record this year. Especially ones coming off of a 5-2 Colorado win. Jesus Christ.
Right, well,
Vegas and Colorado.
They beat Philly 2-1 on the last game of a homestand. 1, 2, 3, 4. They lost 1-0 to LA on the last game of a homestand. This was a 3-game homestand. They lost to the Devils 4-3 back in December.
I remember that. They lost LA. They were going out west on that one. I
They
remember
lost
that one.
to Detroit on the last game of the homestand 5-3.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right.
It's hard to trust New Jersey, in general.
Yeah, I can't take New
Yeah.
Jersey. I can't take New Jersey.
I think for me, I'm probably going to lay off. I think there's just, maybe I look at some props, but on this 14-game card, it's the Elway game. I can't,
New Jersey's going home to play Columbus, Islanders, Buffalo. This is an island spot, right?
It is.
Oh, yeah. I'll take Ottawa. New Jersey in an island spot? Yeah. You got to go. They had to fly all the way to cross the border and all that bullshit to play one game and then go back home again to play a division rival in Columbus. I mean, I'll give them a shot. I'm not going to throw tons on it, but I think Ottawa will shut them down. Actually, I don't mind New Jersey team total under here, but like you said, if Allmark is in, you're a little afraid of that, right?
He was in the starter's net today at practice. That's what I was.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Then you take over 1.5 first period. Then
you can go knock yourself out.
What's that?
I just knock yourself out. For me, I'm just not interested.
What is the over? Because if Allmark is rusty, New Jersey will probably score, and Ottawa is an over first period team as it is.
Yeah, no. They've gone under the last two. That over streak is, unfortunately,
it's kind of gone.
Well, the last 2 games, it both went under. That Vegas game, the 7-0 game, shockingly, we didn't get a first period over. And then even both their Colorado game, 0-0. And then it went over. Because that was the Betcast night, and we all jumped on the second period over that night.
Minus 125.
I may just look for some props.
Yeah, Ottawa's minus 145 too, with Allmark in that. I do think they're going to win this game now. One way or another, they'll win this game, I think. They're just such a good shot suppression team. I don't think it's going to bother Allmark. And New Jersey does like to shoot from everywhere, but you're going to have a real tough time doing that against Ottawa, especially without Hughes in there. I think Ottawa wins this game. I do think so.
What's up, Rico? Rico's in the chat. Said he just got off the ice.
Nice.
Oh, he just got off the ice, yeah.
Right.
Hey, Rico. That's Rico. That's the Rico of Rico and Pearlo's House of Hymes spotted. Hymes, yeah, whatever it is.
How about Nico Heischer over 2.5 shots plus 110 in that last game that Jack Hughes went out hurt.
A huge shot suppression team, so
he's covered them in Ottawa 8 of the last 10. If there's no Jack Hughes, captain's got to step up. Somebody's got to put.
I mean, if I'm going to take someone, that's what I'm going to take. I already mentioned it earlier. It's just if I'm going to take someone, that's who I'm going to take.
Yeah, covered 5 straight on the road versus Ottawa.
Hope that Ottawa's maybe a little bit flaky in this game, but I don't think so. I think New Jersey's going to have a bitch of a time again in this game.
Mir has pretty good shot history versus him too. I know Cousins was covering 2 there for a while, but
Rich
he
Cousins
does
or
not
poor
have good.
Cousins? You have to distinguish.
Dylan.
Okay. That's Rich Cousins.
It's always Cousins with a Z or Cousins
No.
with a
No. Travis Green
U.
nicknamed them rich and poor based on their contracts.
That's hilarious. Here you go. But that's funny.
Not Nick Cousins, yeah. Xavier Bourgeot is actually in the lineup. Wow. Xavier Bourgeot is the guy that the Oilers picked instead of Wallstat. They traded down to Minnesota and picked Xavier Bourgeot instead of Wallstat. Woo! Shabbat going over his shots quite a bit. I mean, they got the ping. Yeah. If you said he was in the starters, Allmark is probably playing. You know?
Yeah.
But regardless, I just don't trust New Jersey as far as I could throw them. So. Oh yeah, wait. Actually, no way they lose here after burying. I disagree with Rico on that one. I'm scared of the fact that they beat Vegas and Colorado, and now they're playing New Jersey. That I'm a little concerned about.
Yeah, could have a letdown.
But on the same note, on this one, now you got to flip it a bit because the Sens need points after points after points after points.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, this will tell you if they really hate Allmark or not, how well they play in front of him.
And that's exactly what I think is going to happen here. I think they're going to try to shut down New Jersey as much as they possibly can.
What's the record without Jack Hughes?
Bad.
Got no him and no Cody Glass.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Cody.
No centers.
No.
Oh, there you go.
I would say no, but he's actually been scoring, right?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you know.
Take Stutzla or Cousins over shots. Glass is a good defensive center, though. He's a very good defensive center. It's not doesn't provide much offense.
Yeah. You can find another Cody Glass. I'm just saying, like it's not. He's not affecting my handicapping at least. I don't know.
Yeah, Adam and Rico, I agree with Hamilton's shots.
Who the hell is this guy?
Doesn't have good head-to-head history, but he has been shooting. And without Jack, like let's see what his numbers are without Jack. 59% versus 53. But Nico, 61%. The last 2 games without Jack, he's had 5 shots on goal.
Who's that? Isha?
Yeah. How about Meyer? He's had 3 and 4.
I'm going to take the Sens somehow. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to go about it
yet. Okay.
But it's not my favorite play on the board, that's for sure. It's either do they build confidence off of those 2 wins and now they're feeling great about themselves? Could be. Green's a great coach. Green's a great coach, and they need this bad. I think Ottawa probably pulls it. I watch for Ottawa to go for a run after the break too.
Arseny Gritziak at 1.5 is a good parlay piece. He's covered in every game but 3 without Jack. His splits favor his road. 74% on the season.
Yeah, I just can't take too many shot
take-
props against Ottawa. Ottawa's such a good shot suppression team. That's why
You
I don't
just take
think
Ottawa
New
and you
Jersey's going to
parlay
win
it
this
with
game. They need
Pittsburgh.
35 shots to get 2. New Jersey needs to shoot 30 to get 2. And this Ottawa's one of the best shot suppression teams in the league. So, if anything, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that Allmark would be rusty here, I'd be taking New Jersey team total under.
Ottawa Pittsburgh money line parlay.
No, there's better teams to put Pittsburgh with than
Ottawa.
I don't know. I can't trust a guy that hasn't played for 2 weeks.
How about Carolina over Washington?
I mean, I feel better. I feel far better about that than
I think it's the perfect spot to put him in. Though.
to what?
I think it's the perfect spot to put him in, though. Maybe Mercer over Shots because he's going to move up to that. And don't forget, Hymes asshole. Don't forget.
Chabot. No. He's
Let me see something here.
And remember, Markstrom's in that too, so probably I would imagine her.
He's not played better of late. Never get too excited about him, but
A little bit.
Markstrom, let's see, coming off 3-2
Still
win,
Markstrom.
4-2. I mean, his 2 of his last 3 games, he's given up 4. Three of his last 5, he's given up 4.
It's got a
Never mind.
.881.
Yeah, they've won 3-2 in overtime, lost 4-2, won 5-4, lost 2-1 in overtime, lost 4-1. Man, Markstrom games 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of his last 5 have gone to overtime, and they've won all 3 of them. That's interesting.
I think we got the next game now.
Yeah.
I am good with that. All right, next game coming up. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets on a back-to-back, back half of a back-to-back, facing the St. Louis Blues. Columbus on the road, back half of a back-to-back, minus 102. Blues at home as a favorite, minus 118. Over-under is set at a flat 6, minus 125 to the over. Blue Jackets are 26-20-7 on the season, 12-12-3 on the road. St. Louis is 25-9 on the season, 13-10-6 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Columbus has won 7 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season, back on November 1st, where Columbus won 3-2 in Columbus. Columbus is 8-2 in their last 10. Even 500 on over-unders. Columbus is coming in on a 4-game winning streak, most recently beating Chicago tonight, 4-2 in Chicago. This is the second game of a 3-game road trip, and they head out to New Jersey to play the Devils on Wednesday. Oh, I'm sorry, the first is Sunday, Monday, on Tuesday. St. Louis is 3-6-0-1 in their last 10. Even 500 on over-unders. St. Louis coming in on a 5-4 win against Florida at home. This is the fourth game of the final game of a 4-game homestand. They head out to Nashville to play the Predators on Monday.
Columbus is they're 5-3 on the second half of back-to-backs this year.
Yeah, and St. Louis just won their cup.
Yeah, that was oh my God. They try to blow that. They
St.
did
Louis.
their best to try to give it away, and then with 7 seconds to go.
Yeah, they beat the champions. They just won their cup.
Yeah.
And it'll be Elvis tomorrow, right?
It'll probably be Binnington, too. It won't be Elvis. Elvis played today.
Oh, it wasn't Greaves?
I thought it was Greaves.
I thought it was Greaves, too.
I'm pretty sure it was Elvis.
No, you're right. It was Elvis.
Yeah. He's trying to build up Elvis's confidence, but it's saying, as a new coach, saying, prove it to me and all of that. And he's treating him like a number one and he's building him up. Because Elvis seems a little flaky that way. Like he doesn't like taking criticism too much. So he's just building him up, telling him how great he is and blah, 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 and let the goaltender coach take the rest. It's a great bonus. Is just such a good coach. I'm taking Columbus here for sure. 5-3 on back-to-backs. That's enough for me.
Yeah, they're 7-1 under bonus. 7-1 under bonus, 8-1 in their last 9.
And they're a dog here with Greaves in net against probably Binnington. Give me Columbus.
Yeah, I like Columbus here. That's the only side I could bet.
So I'm sorry. What was the line?
-105. Let me look on BetStamp and get you a more accurate one.
I got +100. +1. No, sorry, looking at the wrong.
Yep, you're right. +100.
Yeah.
Hard Rock, Fanatics, Caesars.
Yeah, mostly +1. A lot of +100s out there.
Yep. Take it on Bet365 if you have that book.
Oh,
I do like. Somebody mentioned the over first period. I do like that. The Blues have been scoring a lot early.
Yeah, Bet365 has it at 100.
If Binnington's going to be in, the Blue Jackets will probably pop one. So you get both teams to score. I don't even mind the over for. I like the over for the game too.
6 of the last 8 with Binnington, the first period is cashed over.
Yeah. Well, that's assuming it's Binnington. Maybe they go back to Hofer because he won that game with Florida, but they've been going back and forth, I believe. The only thing that kind of freaks me out is that they did win their first game after a long losing streak, but I think that's more. I think this is more.
They did their best to throw that game away. They were up 4-2.
They did, yeah.
And they scored that. It was a power play goal that won the game with 7 seconds to go.
And they're going off to Nashville here after this, and then Dallas. So they're playing division rivals coming up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Columbus is going to go play. They're playing a division rival too after this, but I just think Columbus is on a high. They're playing better. Yeah, it's
and you're getting Columbus at plus money right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess you got to stick with Charlie Coyle, right?
Yeah. This would be a really good spot for Fantilli to get over his shots after not getting shot the last time. Because he's only got to deal with Shen.
Yeah.
I just think this team is dialed in. If it's Bennington, I don't even mind the team total over. You can get it for a good price.
Well, I guess I got to go back to Marchenko and Fantilli, right?
Yeah.
They took the night off. Coming back for my money.
Right now, oh wow, you can get 3 at -108 on Columbus team total.
I'm going to do that if well, what if they have gone over like every game they've won except for one in the last 8? 7?
They
or
have
Dallas was the only team.
Every game, well, Dallas. Every game that they've won, other than Dallas, under bonus, they've had at least 4 goals.
And probably Bennington's probably given up 4 goals in a lot of his starts. Let me look.
It's Bennington. If it is Bennington, I don't know if they're going to go back to Hofer or not.
I think Hofer's clearly the better goalie. Or at least
Bennington, I've
recent
seen
form.
scores were 4-3, 3-2 loss, 5-0 loss, 4-2 loss, 7-3 loss. There was a 2-0 win, a 6-1 loss. I mean, a 4-1 loss.
Yeah. 3.5 is golden. Even like you said, a flat 3.
I'll take 3 at -108.
Oh yeah.
And they got two division rivals after this, so if they're going to go back to back with Hofer, that's probably going to be probably going to be there, not here. So yeah, I think this is a Bennington spot. So yeah, I like that a lot. Might put 2 unes on that.
On what, the money line or the team?
Probably my favorite play so far.
What? Which one?
CBJ over 3.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, he's only given up 3 to them once in the 5 times he's faced them. Bennington. Let me see what Hofer does.
Yeah, the only thing, like, this Columbus team, though, is so different.
Not the Columbus team that was playing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hofer's even worse. So, and
Yeah.
Hofer's given up 4 back-to-back games against Florida and LA. So,
and this isn't the St. Louis team that was playing then either.
Yeah.
The St. Louis team is ass.
We would be thinking a little differently about St. Louis, you know, if they, I don't know, the win may change the viewpoint in some people's eyes, but I don't know. I'm not so geeked up about that win.
Well, they got Buchnevich in the middle now. Well, that kind of puts a damper on my Fantilli shots. That's where it should be anyways. Where are they playing Shen then? On the left side?
Are they playing the second line center?
Shen's Snuggerud over shots. Snuggerud has been flying over shots, but they had him on the top line. Now they switched their lines up. I wonder if that's how they finished their lines or what. I don't know, but
let's see.
That would be But Shen, Dvorsky, and Snuggerud, who the fuck's shooting there? Snuggerud. That's the only one. He's driving that line for sure. Shen still can pass, but his overall game is just brutal, and he's their captain. Wonder
So
there's a
yeah,
problem
Shen's
there.
centering. Looks like Shen is centering Berggren and Snuggerud.
Well, this is on Puckpedia, so it might not be up to date, but they have Shen on the left side of Dvorsky and Snuggerud.
Yeah, and daily face-off. Let me see what
Dvorsky in the middle.
Yeah, they have Dvorsky on a third line with Fabry and Matthew Joseph.
Okay, well, you can probably trust that more. So I would definitely trust that over Puckpedia. So
let me see something here. Yeah, I don't know because I'm looking the practice lines, but this was before the last game. Was Shen, Snuggerud, and Berggren, Buchnevich in the middle of Neighbors and Kyrie.
they got, what the hell is that? Okay, I got daily face off here. They have Shen, Dvorsky, Snuggerud as a number one line.
Not on daily face.
And then Neighbors with Buchnevich and Kyrie.
On daily face off? I was just there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it just changed.
I share screen with you. I'm looking at it right now.
No, you're right. It just changed.
It just changed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There you go. Neighbors, Buchnevich, and Kyrie.
Oh, my God. Like, literally, this is different than what I saw 1 minute ago.
So Puckpedia actually had it ahead of them, which is odd. But, I mean, if you're looking at Columbus here, like, oh, so that's right. Buchnevich is going to line up with Fantilli. Yeah, go back to that Charlie Coyle and Coyle over shots too, maybe. But I think they were giving Fantilli and everything, saving him for this one. So
yeah,
we'll see.
All right, so I'm loving the team total. Columbus money line, Snuggerud shots, Coyle.
Geez, that their defense looks so bad. Cam Fowler's back like he was in Anaheim. Logan Mailloux is just figuring shit out. Justin Falk has regressed a lot. Tyler Tucker, he's a gamer, but not up there in the top four. Broberg and Parayko are the only defensemen they really have. It's brutal. Team total over 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move on?
I'm ready.
Yep.
All right. Next game on the board, we have, oh, what a shitty matchup.
What's that?
The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks. We got Toronto on the road -145. Vancouver at home, a dog +120. Over under is set at 6.5. Even money on both sides. Toronto is 24, 21, and 9 on the season. 5, 12, and 3 on the road. I'm sorry, 8, 12, and 3 on the road. Vancouver is 18, 31, and 5 on the season. 6, 17, and 3 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Vancouver has won 6 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. They have played once this season back on January 10th in Toronto. Toronto shut them out, winning 5-0. Toronto is 2-6-2 in their last 10. 8 of those 10 have trended to the over. Toronto's coming in on a 6-game losing streak. And They are on the second game of a 4-game road trip as they finish out the season, and they play Calgary in Calgary on Monday. And we got Vancouver is 2-8 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. Vancouver is coming in on a 2-0 shutout win versus Anaheim. Vancouver is on a hell of a homestand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th game, final game of an 8-game homestand. And then they head out to play Utah on Monday.
This is Vancouver Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I would just take Vancouver for the fuck of it. Toronto, I think, is just giving up the ghost.
Yeah.
Somebody, I was reading somewhere that apparently Treliving is just bad, like just absolute. Oh yeah, minus 155 for Toronto. Fuck you. The hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Pearlo's been insulted. Why? Where are you seeing minus 155?
On DK.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fuck that. Not a chance. God's green earth. Am I putting fucking minus?
I mean, the lines are lower elsewhere.
Toronto is basically taking over New Jersey for the LA of the East. I just think their hearts, they know they're done, and in the back of their minds, they also know that at this point you might as well be bottom 5 because it's the only way you're getting a pick this year.
Well, okay, so the player, listening to the post-game interview yesterday, that's all the players were being asked about was the inevitable of deals being made. They've also given up 4 or more in 5 of the 6 on the losing streak.
Yeah.
Now I know it's Vancouver, so
I know. I mean, Vancouver shoots a lot. Give them
I would still play Wall over. It is Wall tomorrow.
It's Wall.
Yeah,
Wall hasn't been doing that great, right?
No one's been doing that great.
No.
They lost 6 in a row. No one's doing
complete shitty energy in there. Easiest plus 350 I put in my future I could get. It's exactly how I thought this season was going to go for them.
The only thing I will play Toronto right now is Nylander's back, so I'm going to play his shots.
He's going to be in?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nylander with Michelli and Tavares.
I know I was looking at McMahon's shots, but Nylander coming back, I'm like,
Willie only cares about one thing, and it's offense. So
yeah. I would play which is this a 6.5 though?
Yeah, I would probably want to wait live to get it to 6.
It's heavily juiced to the over too.
Yeah, I'd have to wait for a 6.
Is it going to be Tupelo, honey?
Possibly. He played really well against Anaheim. Didn't have to work that hard, but.
Poll buddy, I think it's going to be OEL, and I think I like that play.
What's
OEL
that?
point. OEL point. He's back on the top defensive pair. It's not Kemp, and you're going to have Nylander back. Like, I think I'd hate to bet an over in this game, but I think these teams score.
It probably is. One way or another, this will probably.
Look, this is like the Canucks hate the fact, one, that they have to play at 4:00 on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That pisses them off. So Leaf power play, OEL's on the second unit for the power play. Their top power play is Riley, Nylander, Nyes, Matthews, and Tavares. I'm just looking at their beat writer from posting stuff in practice today.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, Vancouver's only scored 2 goals the last 3 games. But they're going to play hard here, and they're not going to try to shut Toronto down. They're just going to go out. This is an over game. It is an over game, no doubt about it. Whether it's Toronto 5-2 or whatever,
Yeah,
it's an over.
Toronto minus 155. I mean, they may come out. I mean, they should win, but and I would look at, where is it?
Maybe just take Nylander over 1.5 points or something like that. He'll probably pot to get over 1.5 points.
Oh, you got David.
What the hell is?
Do we have to play Camp for a goal?
Point of putting Michelli on that line, Jesus.
It's
just because they need a place to put him.
Wait, sorry.
There's nobody.
What did you say?
No, Kempf is in.
Yeah, he's second line center for Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Kampf? Yeah.
Kampf. David Kampf.
If you want to trust him to score, have fun with that. Oh, Jesus. But if there was ever going to, this would be the one. And he hasn't played in a while, so he's going to have healthy legs. He's been scratched, so.
I would do.
What a terrible looking lineup. I guess
I would do something with DeBrusco. I'm gonna maybe do a parlay with DeBrusco and O'Connor.
He's the only one shooting.
Yeah.
But for this game, why wouldn't you just load up your top line? Screw it.
What if you're Vancouver? And then maybe Connor Garland.
Tavares and Nylander. It's like,
Buddy, I think we were referencing more to like opportunities, not necessarily that they won't score.
What's that?
No, because he was saying like, why does the Leafs scoring have to do anything with a power play unit? But when we were talking about OEL, but I think I was just saying more if he was playing on that top power play and playing on the top line, that his opportunities would be a lot more heavier than if he wasn't. But I still think that they score either way.
Yeah, I mean, like what I would do, you could even, I would even maybe look at, see what I can, like a Nylander O'Reilly, like Nylander for a point and O'Reilly for an assist, if you wanted to stack it that way. I just like taking a guy who's going to play a defenseman on top power play and pick a forward on that top power play and, in the top 6.
Mm-hmm.
You can usually get a nice price.
I see goals in this game. It's like I was saying, it's hard to take it over with the way these two teams are playing. But
okay, I got another prop. I got to go with it. I think I tried this the last time. Troy Stetcher, former Canuck, plus 1,700.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember you taking that.
I know it's hard to take the way they've been playing, but these are two teams that don't like. These are two teams that are needing to score, and Vancouver can't shut anybody down. Not a freaking chance.
Well,
so Toronto and Vancouver's going to play their balls off, like you said. This is their Stanley Cup.
Oh yeah,
but they're not. If they play their balls off, they're not going to be shutting down Toronto. So the pace is going to be fast in this game.
You would think. Yeah, Nylander, by the way, over 2.5 plus 150.
Oh,
I like that. But yeah, this is Hockey Night in Canada. This is the big game on Hockey Night in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if Toronto won this game. Like, I would probably, it's more likely, but I mean, minus 155. Fuck.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be an over, it's probably Toronto that wins a game.
You
Get
would
some
think,
energy.
but by the same token, like you had the over last night with Toronto and Seattle, and it was Seattle that won.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know, but I think I give Toronto, I'll give Seattle a little more. Should have thought about it. They might have been looking ahead. I don't know what the hell it is with Toronto.
No.
The thing about Toronto is it's just I think they're just a depressed team. I don't think Nylander.
They sure sounded like it after the game last night when watching the post game. They sounded like a defeated bunch, knowing like pieces. They know pieces are getting moved,
and they know that they're not making the playoffs. And even if they are, they're nowhere near as good as they were last year.
Yeah,
that was the reason why I took them to miss, because it's really hard mentally to realize that you're not as good as you were last year, and you didn't do anything to do it last year. So it's hard. And now they know it's in the back of their minds. They hear it. If they do too good, they don't have a first. You know, it's in the back of their minds. They don't consciously do it. It's a subconscious.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean they don't have a first?
They don't consciously say, "Oh, let's fuck it and get that bottom 5 pick," but subconsciously, it's in your mind.
Pearlo, players don't do that. Management does that.
Subconsciously, it's there.
No,
most of my betting that I hit is based on subconscious, not conscious. No team says, "Oh, we're in a bad spot today." Nobody says that.
Yeah, players aren't worried about drafting.
Nobody says, "Oh, we just won that game against Colorado."
No.
And consciously says this is a letdown spot. It's a subconscious letdown spot.
I would buy into that part. I'm talking about the idea of, we're not gonna get a first. We don't have a first. Players don't give a rat's ass about that.
I don't agree. When you hear it over and over again, it's in the back of your mind.
Okay.
It's in the back of your mind.
We can agree to disagree. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else we want from this game? Anybody else got any good props?
I do not. I do like Nylander, although even his numbers don't look good, but you would just think him being out, he's got to come back and shooting. Adam mentioned DeBrusque. I know he shot a lot in the last game. I could see that as well. I really don't like taking Matthews props when he's not playing on the line with Nylander, so I don't know if I'm going to get there to anything with him. McMahon's been great, but I don't know how it's going to affect him with Nylander coming back. So, and I really don't like anything in this game, to be honest, at the moment. So I might just completely pass with this big slate, but we'll see where we get tomorrow.
I just think let me go back, kind of like Pearlo when Ottawa in the last game of a homestand. I know Willie's Nylander's been out. I can just envision he's had times where he's missed games, and then he's come back and he's shot the lights out.
Yeah, and that's what I vaguely remember too, and that's why I was kind of leaning that way as well. And it's good. I mean, you got good plus money, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I like I like it. All right.
Whole body disagrees with me too.
Yeah, we'll
get into it some other time. The looming idea that people are going to be traded away, and once they are, they know that management wants to lose. You can't tell me that doesn't subconsciously enter your head. It does.
No.
Absolutely no doubt about it. As soon as you know management doesn't have your back, You're going to trade people away, everything like that. You're going to go out and try every day. But in the back of your mind, you know that the organization wants to lose. And you can't tell me that's not in the back of their minds. You can't tell me.
No. Once you start to see guys go out the door, then you can see that, hey, look, we're done. Like, we're sellers. I get that part. I totally agree with you on that part. Same thing with what's going on in New York with the Rangers. Once they said they're pulling Panarin off, the guys know, hey, they've made it clear. I get all that. I'm just saying, in general, I don't know. I mean, it's like what's going on in Vancouver.
It happens. At the very least, it's too much pressure on it. It puts a lot of pressure on you. Sure. And it is subconsciously true that when you know you're not as good as you were last year, it's tough on the brain. That is definitely true.
That part I totally agree with.
All right.
Okay, let's go. What's next?
Next on the board. Back up here.
Oh, wait. I got a timestamp down.
Wait, why did I lose my spot? We are Montreal Buffalo.
By the way, Russell Ringrose here. He's probably the best Ottawa guy I know, and he's on Ottawa tomorrow. So just to let you know.
Yeah, I don't know. He gave us some bad intel on Ottawa the last time. I'm down on
Russell. He did miss one. You can't win them all.
Well, you can. If you're going to be the best, you can't. There's no mistakes. None.
All right, what's next?
Let's go.
All right, we got the Montreal Canadiens visiting the Buffalo Sabres. We have Montreal plus 112 over at Sugar House. Buffalo Sabres minus 130 over at Bet365. Over under is set at 6.5. Looks like its best line is juiced minus 120 to the over. Montreal. Oh, hold on just a second. What did I do with my screen here? All right, better. Montreal is 30-17-7 on the season, 14-6-6 on the road. Buffalo is 31-17-5 on the season, 17-6-3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Montreal's won 6 of the last 10, even 500 on over-unders. They have played 3 times this season. First one on October 20th in Montreal, where Montreal won 4-2. Back on January 15th in Buffalo, where Buffalo won 5-3. And January 22nd in Montreal, where Buffalo won 4-2. Montreal is 5-4-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Montreal's coming off of back-to-back wins versus Vegas 3-2 in overtime, and a big win against Colorado 7-3 at home. Montreal is on the first game of a 3-game road trip, and they head to Minnesota to play them on Monday. Buffalo is 7-2-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Buffalo is coming in off of a 5-game winning streak, most recently beating LA at home 4-1. Buffalo is on the second and final game of a 2-game homestand, and they head out to Florida to play the Panthers on Monday. I know what Real Deal Primer wants me to say. And I would have to say I kind of agree, but I think I like the over more in this spot. I know it's at 6.5. I know both of these teams are playing very well right now, but I think with because UPL's still out on injury, right? So it's probably going to be.
Well, Lions got the 10-game win streak.
Yeah, so got to be Lion here.
I'm guessing it's Lion and Dobish. I don't see any reason why Montreal's. I mean, they've given him the net.
I got to bet the over here at even at 6.5.
I already got it. I got the over already. Yeah, I bet it right away. I don't see an under here any way, shape, or form.
And I still like Buffalo.
Both teams to score first period. Yeah, I lean Buffalo too. Yeah.
I just minus 130. Like,
They're coming off that Colorado win. I know this is just as big of a game, but it's just as big of a game for Montreal.
those comments are killing me.
I think Pobody actually had Ottawa over Colorado. It was a game before that he was not right about.
So maybe we got 1, 2.
Both teams to score first period. Like,
So Buffalo's on a 9-1 run to the first over.
I kind of like both teams to score here in the first period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, didn't I just say that? I just said that. I
don't think you did.
I thought it was on mute.
Yeah, yes, you did say it. Just sure with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Montreal's on a 6-3 run to the first period over.
Yeah, it's first period over all day. I don't even mind playing the over 2, to tell you the honest truth.
You could lie. I wouldn't. I'm not going to be upset. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not just telling the truth. I'm telling the honest truth.
Okay. So Montreal's had gone over 2 and 5 of their last 7 in the first period. Buffalo 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Buffalo 9 of 10 have gone over in the first period. Have gone over 2. Have had at least. Oh no, not over 2. I'm sorry.
Both teams do not score off the ice.
What's that?
Both teams to not score off the ice in Buffalo. Both teams to not score in the dressing room. Plus 100. Plus 100. Yeah, you could take team total over both. They got probably going to keep riding Dobish, and he's been playing well, but he's played some pretty.
I said that right around the same time you talked about.
I know. Yeah, that's what's getting you back from my first period over shit.
Yeah,
totally ignored. But is it going to be Lion? Did you say that?
I did. I said he's putting his 10-game win streak on the line.
Is he going to do it here? Yeah, probably. It's going to be one hell of a game. That's for sure.
Maybe Caulfield comes back with his shots on goal. He took the complete night off last time. He had 3 attempts, but 0 shots. Every time he's had 0 shots this year, he's covered. Well, he's only covered the 3.5. 2 of the 3 times.
Plus 114 for the Canadians is enticing, though, isn't it? That's for sure.
Yeah. It's. I put a chart together. I think they're going to put on the Patreon page tomorrow. But Mr. Saturday Night, 11 of his 30 goals have come on Saturday night. He's got 5 in the last 2 Saturdays. That'd be Caulfield.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And he hasn't scored in the last 2 games, right? Or one.
No, he scored. He scored against Vegas. He didn't score
against Colorado. And he's got a goal in 4 of the last 5 versus Buffalo. And 5 of the last 7, but one of those he had 2 goals. So 8 in the last 7.
Wait, what did you say now? He's got how?
He's got 4 in the last 5.
4
he's
goals
got
in the last 5, or goals in 4 of the last 5?
4 goals in the last 5, but he has a goal in 4 of 5. So he's only got 1 missing, and then he's got 6 in the last 7. So he had a 2-goal game.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay.
Plus 145.
Yeah, you got to do it.
And then even on the road, he's got 6 goals in the last 3 games. He had that hat trick. He had a 2-goal game, and then he had a single goal game on the road.
Wow. So this is the first time they're playing Buffalo on a Saturday. Okay, this year. Yeah.
Darlene overshots. He's been
Darlene,
shooting like a son.
Darlene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You also got to look at Tuck.
Yeah.
Tuck's got a goal in the last 3 games. He also had that hat trick, and then he's also had 3 goals in the last 5 versus Montreal. Him and Tage.
I just noticed. I was wondering where Yuri Kulik was, and he's out with an ear injury.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did
Alex
they
just
tear
said
off his ear?
Tage too.
Yeah, Tage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they take off his ear? What the hell? That's weird.
Yeah, he was Van Gogh.
They took his face off.
If it is Dobish, I'm going to go
That's
back
weird.
to Buffalo first goal, first period.
You still think that's gonna? Did that happen last time, or has that happened in a while?
Dobish first goal, first period. Yeah. Hang on. It didn't happen in the Colorado game. It did happen in the Vegas game. It is. I think it's 28 for 40. 28 of his 40 starts. So you're still talking 70% of his starts. He's given up the first goal of the game.
Yeah, if the Sabres score first period, it's going to be it's going to be pretty tough for Montreal. I just think that goes over too. But they've been getting goals from everybody, haven't they? Sabres, it's like
Is this?
Yeah.
Is this his? He hasn't started any of the games against Buffalo, has he? This year? He didn't start the first 2. It was Montembeault and Fowler.
Sure.
Let's see. The Montreal win was Dobish. He did beat them. He beat them when they went. Montreal beat Buffalo 4-2. Dobish got the start. The only win this year. Montreal did score first in that game. Yeah, so he's got the lone win against Buffalo. They have a book on him.
Yeah, and Buffalo's got that big D. Got a lot of big defense there, and Montreal is still not a very big team up front. Like a big, even though power is not physical, he still can. Dobson's been scoring and shooting, and we want to go that direction.
Man, did you see the first goal of the game against Colorado? Hudson
I
faked
didn't.
the shot, passed to Dobson, and good night.
That one off the camera hole was crazy.
Oh, in the Detroit game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Are we've exhausted this one?
I think so. I think we've covered it.
All right. This next game, I want to bet on my team, but I have a feeling Dallas has a revenge angle here. All right. We have. Why don't I have any lines on this? It's the same on the last one. Dallas Stars visiting the Utah Mammoth. And pull up that game. We got the Dallas Stars on the road, minus 105. Utah at home, small favorite, minus 115. Over under is set at 5.5, slightly juiced to the over. Dallas is 31-14-9 on the season, 17-7-6 on the road. Utah is 28-22-4 on the season, 15-7-2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Dallas has won 4 of the last 6. 4 of those 6 have trended to the under. Utah, they have played twice this season. The first game was in Dallas, where Dallas won 4-3. Second game was in January 15th in Utah, where Utah won in a low-scoring affair 2-1. Dallas is 5-4-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. Dallas is coming off of a 3-game winning streak, most recently beating Vegas in Vegas 5-4 in a shootout. Dallas is on the third and final game of a 3-game road trip. They head back home to play Winnipeg on Monday. Utah is 7-2-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Utah coming in off of a 4-5 loss to Carolina. Utah is also coming off of a 4-game road trip. This is their first game home, and they returned back at home to play Vancouver.
They've got a 5-game homestand. I'm sorry, 3-game homestand to close out the break.
Oh yeah, that's right. 3-game homestand to close out the break, and then they play Vancouver on Monday. I don't like the coming off the long road trip for
It's
Utah.
only 4 games. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
It
not,
was way out east, though.
but it was that was a tough trip.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I didn't like that it was a tough trip. It was Carolina, Florida, Tampa Bay,
And they're coming off a gut punch.
Gut wrencher, yeah.
And you have Dallas. You know, they just lost to them a few weeks ago in a low-scoring 1, 2-1. They are 1-1 on the season.
Spot for Utah, it really is.
What's that? Really?
This is a really tough spot for Utah.
Yeah.
They're gamers right now. They're playing hard, but I mean,
not only that, like we'll see if Dylan Gunther is back in the lineup,
Right.
but he's still day to day.
Yeah.
Dallas coming off the Vegas win, right? They've been kind of getting their mojo going into here. I think they kind of woke up a little bit.
Wake up, little Susie, wake up.
Let me see.
Started realizing they got to get some wins before they're.
All right, are we going back to it?
What's that?
Sergachev's at home.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Got to.
Sergachev's covered 3, stayed on the road. Minus 135.
Okay. I mean, for me, I can only play Dallas.
Yeah, it's just a bad spot. Just a bad spot. Utah's got what? Vancouver, Detroit, and then finish off in Colorado.
The
Yeah,
Colorado
he's-
game's after the Pearlo. The Colorado game's after the break.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I don't know why they show that shit. Vancouver, Detroit.
I mean, it's just a tough spot. You got 1 day to recover.
Yeah, it's really tough spot. After a letdown like that.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go home, everybody goes off, and then you gotta try to rebuild that energy for Dallas. It's really tough. About the only thing you could say is that Dallas has 2 division rivals coming up, but that's about it.
How about
Dallas puck line first period. First goal, first period,
I mean,
and puck line first period.
Utah, I will say, for what it's worth, Utah has won their last 4 off a loss, but this one may be a little tougher.
Yeah, especially with no Gunther.
It's a tough
Right.
spot for anybody. Any team, it doesn't matter who it is. It's a really tough spot.
Yeah.
What I do like,
You
and
can't
it
bet on a
typically,
team in this spot.
what I do like, and it shouldn't affect the top line, is Lawson Krause over 1.5 shots. He's covered that in 4 of the last 5 home games. And the 2 games earlier this season, he's had 3 shots on goal in both Dallas games. And I think if you don't have Gunther, like that top line's probably still not going to change.
Right.
But if you don't have Gunther, Lawson Krause is just going to feel the need to shoot more.
Yeah.
One thing I don't kind of get is if this wasn't a bad spot, what would the price be for Utah?
Well, I'm just kind of surprised that it's not at least minus 115 for Dallas.
It's fishy.
Like it just seems mispriced to me.
It's very fishy. It's very, very fishy. But I got to take it. I don't know why the market's putting this at this price. Yeah, it should be at least minus 115. Utah should not be a favorite here. In what world is Utah the favorite? Like this doesn't
I mean, unless they're looking at the fact that Utah is 15-7-2 at home. I know Dallas has got a good road record, but Utah's got a really good home record.
maybe they're looking at it as like basically Utah was on a heater, right? Like they've been
they've won 7 of 10.
7 of 10.
And they're a really good home team. So
Yeah. So maybe they figure that people, but the fish, the general public are not going to be looking at that. So I don't know. Like you're not going to fool sharps.
No, but if you're going to bet Dallas, bet them now.
Think, oh, you know what might be? When's the last time they played DeSmith?
Here, I can tell you. But that line, it usually reflects the starting goalie.
DeSmith was played on the 22nd against Columbus.
A while ago. And they've got division rivals coming up. So this is probably a DeSmith spot. That might be why.
Oh, yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, the 22nd against
Which doesn't change anything for me. So minus 105. I'll take Dallas.
Yeah, because I just think the line's going to go up. Like tomorrow morning, I would not be surprised if pretty early that we see this thing flip. You know, they're going to. I see them closing as a minus 115 favorite, maybe minus 120.
I would think so, unless they really think to Smith is that much of a problem in the eyes of the general public.
I mean, you look at the Smiths' last two starts. Okay, he loses 1-0 to Columbus.
Yeah,
They lose 3-1 to Anaheim.
he's probably one of if not the best backups in the league. Not
Yeah,
like,
I mean
he's no scrub, that's for sure.
they've lost his last three starts, but oh my God, that yeah. Oh, the other one was that 5-4 game that Saturday afternoon against San Jose. That incredible comeback by the Sharks, where he broke his stick after the game winner.
Yeah,
but
and Dallas is in pretty good form right now. Best form we've seen him in a while. So
yeah, I mean they Vegas did their typical thing. They rally late, but Dallas looked really good.
should be an interesting game.
Yeah, if Gunther's not, I mean, I'm waiting here. I haven't heard back. I texted a buddy of mine who works with the team, but he hasn't got back to me.
Dallas players looking ahead to the Olympics. I mean, I suppose, but maybe the markets know they did something in Vegas that night.
Well, I mean, look, you come off an emotional win in Vegas. There could be a letdown spot here for them after that game.
They're going to altitude. They're already in altitude.
What do you mean? Vegas is in altitude.
Yeah. Vegas is in altitude too. So
no, it's not. Vegas?
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it's right. It's desert. So they're going to altitude. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Altitude. There is.
I think Utah's home record plays into it. But there could be a letdown after the Vegas game. And then
I mean, I could see then if you're looking at it that way, I could see an under first period. I could see a slow start.
That last game, it was 0-0 the first period, right? I'm pretty sure it was. I was watching that game.
What, the 2-1 game?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 0-0. Utah had 10 shots on goal. Dallas had 5. You know, one thing to note too, that Carcone Yamamoto McBain line has been cooking. They got 4 goals in the last 3 games. Got 13 shots on goal between the 3 of them. That
Rico,
might be where
Rico thinks Utah outworks them.
Pardon?
Rico thinks Utah outworks them.
Well, that is the one thing that the Lightning players were commenting to a buddy of mine, that watch out because they'll skate you pretty hard. The question just, so you have to kind of decide, if you don't have Gunther, and that's going to hurt. I don't know. I'm talking myself out of Dallas because is it a letdown spot after Vegas?
And you're going to Utah and then going home.
Right. So.
And you're going home to play 2 division rivals.
But Utah's is a division rival.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right. Utah is a division rival. Maybe a draw. Maybe a real tight draw.
Yeah, I don't think Utah's going to want to try to trade chances. Because Dallas, I don't know.
I like under first period.
Okay.
Maybe even draw first Oh, so that I had Dallas Stars goal first period puck line.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm.
Tough game. We got a big card, and that's probably one I'm gonna have to stew on for a while. I think.
Yeah, I'm not ready to make any. Other than the
Last
player
time
props.
Rico was on Utah, he took Utah puck line at plus 220 and nailed it against LA.
I had Seattle puck line last night against Toronto.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, plus 230.
That's
Yeah,
right, you
because
did too. Nice. I had
Yeah.
Seattle, but that was a nice bet.
Well, because
they
Seattle-
kept. I don't know why I forgot about that. They've been beating everybody by the puck line. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we move on?
Danielle Boot has been shooting more often too. I don't know what's his goal gonna be. Plus 450. I might take a shot at that. I got his goal the last time. I just think those lower lines are gonna. I mean, he plays on line 2 though, and that's another thing too. If he's playing on line 2 because Gunther ain't there,
Yeah.
although Gunther has been playing on line 3, so okay, we can move on.
That's interesting, Rico. I don't know how pissed they're going to be. I think, but we'll see that they let that one slip away.
All right, next game on the board: Minnesota visiting the Oilers. Minnesota on the road, plus 117. We have Edmonton at home. Looks like best line's somewhere right around minus 130, 35. Over under is set at 6.5, slightly juiced to the over. We have Minnesota's 31, 14, and 10 on the season, 15, 8, and 3 on the road. Edmonton is 28, 19, and 8 on the season, 15, 8, and 4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Minnesota's won 6 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played twice this season. First was back on December 2nd in Edmonton, where Minnesota won 1-0. The second game was on December 20th in Minnesota, where Minnesota won 5-2. Minnesota is 5-3-2 in their last 10. 9 of those 10 have trended to the over. Minnesota coming off of back-to-back wins versus Calgary and Chicago. This is the first game, or no, this is an island game. They're coming off of a 4-game homestand, have this single game on the road. Then they head out to play, they head back home to play the Canadiens on Monday. Edmonton is 6-3-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. Edmonton is coming off of back-to-back wins, most recently winning 4-3 in overtime versus San Jose. Edmonton is on the 7th game of an 8-game homestand. They play Toronto back in their own barn again on Tuesday. I like the over.
Yeah, absolutely on the over.
That's my best bet of the day.
Yeah, the Minnesota over is coming back tomorrow. There's not even.
Yeah, just because Calgary couldn't score, they shot lots, but just didn't happen to score. That's not happening here. This is over second period too. Both of these are huge over second period teams. Although it didn't come in last game with the Oilers because the Oilers were just they ended up getting the over in the game, but they didn't get the second period.
Okay. I got one. I got another one. Minnesota team total over 3 at minus 113.
Wow.
That's what I'm seeing at Bet Rivers right now. 3.5 is at plus 130, but Bet Rivers has got a 3 at minus 113. So does Bally. How can you not take that?
It's gonna be Jari, right?
I don't care who it is.
I'm just saying. I know. Yeah, I just wrote it down. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
It's going to be Jari, right? So Minnesota, it's going to be the kid, right?
RotoWire's
Oh, for
projecting
sure, it's
the
going to be the
same.
kid. Edmonton. I
Oh,
just said Edmonton traded down to avoid taking him.
yeah, but
Nothing better. Nothing better than beating the team that traded down that could have chose you. Fuck.
hang on a second before we get so swelled ourselves on that one.
All three sites are saying Gus and Jari.
Yeah, Oilers shot props for sure. Mini gives up a lot of shots and ball stat over saves.
Do we got to go back to McDavid at home? Like his head-to-head history doesn't look all that great, but home splits for
I
where it's
don't know
at.
if I'm going to trust McDavid. I don't even want to trust the Oilers. I'm not betting the Oilers.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. So both Wallstedt started the first game this year, and Wallstedt got the 1-0 shutout. Gustafson got the 5-2 win. And if I remember correctly, that 1-0 game, Wallstedt stood on his head.
Yeah.
He made 30. Yeah, they were outshot 33-24. You got to remember, he was really good that night.
He hasn't been in the best form as of late.
No, he is not.
He'll probably let a couple in here for sure. So, who's going to win the game? Fuck if I know, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I would bet Minnesota before I bet Edmonton at the price.
I would agree on that. For me, I just like the mini team total and the over 6.5.
I like Tarasenko's shots he missed last game. He was on a heater. He did have 3 attempts in that game. Covered in 3 straight on the road.
His shots last game.
Who?
Eck.
Eck got no. He had 0.
Wow.
Against Calgary.
Against Calgary.
On 3 attempts.
What was he shutting down? But they didn't really play that well against Calgary either. Calgary sucks. That's just it.
Yeah, Tarasenko looks good.
This is a back and forth, possibly draw game. I could definitely see a draw.
Yeah.
3-3, 4-4, overtime, something. If it's jarring, that I'd love that over 3 for sure. I know he started out well, but he does that all the time, and then he goes to shit. And it's probably where he goes to shit. Unless he goes completely counterclockwise to what his career has been.
I mean, I'm looking. Edmonton's given up. Well, recently, even in their last 3 wins, it's been 3, 4, and 5 they've given up, and they had a loss where they gave up 6. I don't know. I'll take my chances that it's team total over 3.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't see Edmonton not. I don't see Minnesota scoring 2. So I'm for me right now. That's on this big card. That's where I'm going to delve more into props tomorrow. But
Yeah. I'm not going to get too far into it.
Yeah, I just think was going to look at. Oh, I think I got to go back.
I was just saying, they got Boldy down on the third line now. No, second line.
Yeah, I got to go back to Boldy.
I would look at Boldy over shots.
I'm going with a bunch of Boldy props.
Because if he's. Yeah.
He's got tons of goals against them for
Erickson,
sure.
but the only thing is they're going to be trying to shut down that. They're going to be up against that McDavid line a lot. Kaprizov over shots would be all right because they're going to be out with Draisaitl more often than not, unless the Oilers decide. I guess they could avoid that shutdown line, and Boldy would be up against that Draisaitl line. And who's he got to go up against? Kapanen? Fuck, he has free reign there, man. Jesus, yeah. Absolutely. If the Edmonton tries to avoid that Boldy, Erickson, Johansson line and go up against Kaprizov and Hartman, and they have to contend with them, Boldy's got free reign against that Draisaitl line because that Draisaitl line, besides Draisaitl, is ass. It's horrible. It's what's killing the Oilers.
Boldy first Minnesota goal. He has scored the first Wild goal against Edmonton in 5 of the last 7 games.
Wow.
That makes sense. That's probably why. Because of what I just said. Boldy plays against any of those depth wingers for Edmonton. He's freaking loving it.
And
but Minnie does give up a lot of shots.
Yeah, and he did it in the last in their 5-2 win. He's done it once this year in their most recent game.
Minnesota has not given up less than 30 shots in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight, and Edmonton is
Yeah.
Over saves for Wallstat might be the best play because even if it's at 27 and a half, 28 and a half, something like that, I would play it. Might be the best play of the night.
Okay. So whatever Minnesota goalie, because we don't know who yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got one more game?
Yep.
Yes. 2 or 1?
1.
Okay, let's do it.
I think so.
Yeah, to Seattle, Vegas.
Yep, it is correct. All right, we have Seattle on the road. Oh, why I'm not generating any. You get these lines here. Best line on Kraken is 175-ish. Vegas at home, looking at plus 200. Over under is set at a flat 6. Minus 115 is your best line. Seattle's 25, 19, and 9 on the season. 11, 10, and 4 on the road. Vegas is 25, 14, and 14 on the season. 12, 7, and 7 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, Vegas has won 7 of the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. They have only played once this season, just a couple days into the season on October 11th in Seattle, where Seattle won 2-1 in an overtime. Seattle is 5-4-1 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the over. They are coming in on a 3-game winning streak, most recently beating Toronto 5-2. Seattle is coming off of a 6-game homestand. This is their first road game of a 3-game road trip heading into the break. And they play Anaheim in Anaheim on Tuesday. Vegas is 5-3, 1-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Vegas is coming in on a 3-game losing streak, losing to Ottawa 1-7, losing to Montreal 2-3 in overtime, and losing to Dallas at home 4-5 in a shootout. Vegas is on the second game of a 2-game homestand. They are also on the front end of a back-to-back, and they play Anaheim in Anaheim on Sunday.
I'll be there. Very excited.
Nice.
There's a little there. Okay. Not that it doesn't affect anything.
Plus
And
170 for the Kraken.
I mean, could not play Vegas.
No.
no.
The only way you play Vegas is first period puck line. Seattle Kraken sucks first periods on the road. That would be.
Yeah, but Vegas sucks first periods. They're a horrible first period team. They are.
I think the Kraken are on a first period overrun. Vegas used to be really good.
Oh, right. Yeah, Vegas has. I mean, they've led in 2 of their last. Well, it's not updated, but they were trailing in the first period yesterday. Were they not against Dallas? Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've trailed in 6 of their last 8 after the opening period. Yeah, and Seattle. What's my boy doing? They went. That first period was over. Wasn't it? Oh yeah, it's first period over against Toronto. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-2 in their last 12.
To the first period over.
Yeah. And
4, 10, and 14 first period on the road for Seattle this year. They've only won 4 games, but that means they've won a couple. They got 2. Oh, they're 2, 4, and 4 in their last 10 though. They got a little better.
How about a Jared McCann anytime goal? He's had at least 1 goal in 4 of the last 5 games overall.
Did he have one against Toronto?
Yep.
yeah, he did.
I had that.
And then he's had a goal in 3 of the last 4 versus Vegas. And then Jordan Eberle for over 1.5 shots looks really good against Vegas. Favors his splits. He hasn't hit it in 3 games straight, but his volume hasn't changed. He's just either been missing or getting block shots. But it's over 1.5. Even money plus 100.
Yeah, they are both bad. 1, 3, and 6 for Seattle, and Vegas is 2. Both really bad.
But in head-to-head, he's covered that in 10 of 11 and 7 straight.
Right now, I mean, I like the first period over. I mean, my way of playing Vegas these days is like I did last night. kind of like the way Matt Robinson likes to play Dallas. Play them when they're trailing.
Mm-hmm.
They are a good comeback team.
I like Poe Buddy's stat there. Said Seattle's played 5 games on the road around the 10 p.m. start time and have a record of 5-0. And all games were under 1.5 first period.
Aren't those against the California teams? Because I think they own the Ducks, Kings, and Sharks. Let's see. They're 1-0 against. So they're at Vancouver. They won. They're at LA that they won. They're at Anaheim that they won. They're at San Jose that they won. 1, 2. So their last 5, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7. Yeah, they own the California teams.
Says Calgary, Vancouver, Los Angeles, Anaheim, San Jose.
Yeah, the Calgary one would not have been. That would not have been a 10 p.m. Eastern start, not the Calgary one, unless that was changed for TV.
Yeah, I do lean the over Poe Body for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to play here.
Yeah, I mean Seattle 6, 9, 9, 5, 6, 6, and 6. If you're giving me 6, you got to play. I have to play over.
Yeah. I
I
might
think
take a
that's all I'm
sprinkle
going
on
to
the
play.
dog.
I don't like it. I mean, if maybe I'll get more information and I'll take a shot at Seattle, but I'm not taking Vegas. That's for sure.
No, like I said, I would consider Vegas in game if they're
Over
trailing.
1.5 first period. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. See how
Seattle's
they're
team
playing.
total is even money.
They're
Minus
playing like
110.
totally flaky, weird right now. It's just like checked out. Yeah, do you know that? I'm not one Pacific team would be in a playoff spot if they were in the East with the points that they have.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, that is just an ass division. I think a lot of it has to do with Vegas and maybe Edmonton or whatever. They know that, they can. I don't know.
Well, look, I will still contend that Vegas is big. One of their big issues is they hate their coach.
They hate their coach. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that those guys are grinding through it. Like it's tough. He's tough to play for.
He just beats you down. He
yells and fucking dropping F-bombs left, right, and center behind the bench. It's just he's just an ass.
He's a negative Nancy.
He's not even negative. He's mean. It's not just
negative. Is that
He's
right?
mean.
So he's like sarcastic and
No. He doesn't have to be sarcastic. He's flat out mean. Like here's my favorite Cassidy story is when the year they won the cup and they were invited to a great steakhouse. All the coaches were invited to a great steakhouse in Vegas. Whole thing was going to be comped. Cassidy goes, yeah, I'm going to be out of town, so we're going to cancel. Instead of saying, you know what, thanks, I'm going to let all my assistants go. He canceled the dinner. He's never had his assistants over to his house.
Yeah, you told me all of that.
Yeah, but that's who he is. It's hard. It's hard to play, and still here. I mean, he's just hard to play for.
So he's not personable with the players or anything like that.
No,
he just shows up, does the X's and O's.
Yeah.
So what makes him a great coach then? You
Look,
said he's a great coach.
Mike Keenan was the same way.
Yeah, but Mike Keenan was like, he kept on. Mike Keenan was the type of guy that would try to piss you off in ways to see how you were going to react to it. In other words, his philosophy was he wanted to see if you could handle anything, because when it comes to the playoffs, you're going to have to. And he would do stuff like dump. He would go on the plane and just dump a drink on a guy.
But I would hear the same things about Keenan that I hear about Cassidy. You know, biggest ass I ever played for. He's a good coach, but he's an ass. So I don't know, but I agree with you. First period, I like full game over for sure. I like the props that Dre you were throwing out. I'll wait on the Vegas props, and I got to do a little more investigating, but the over for sure at 6.
Yeah, I'm playing the over. And I agree with Rico. I'll probably drop a little on the draw. They like getting their draws in Vegas too.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas is approaching a record for the most draws in a season.
Yeah, just play the draw. Seattle's pretty draw heavy too. So I said they like banking those points, Rico said.
Yeah, the NHL record for overtime losses in a season is 18. The Golden Knights have already got 14. They're on pace for 22.
You would think Vegas would hold the record for losing the most draws in Vegas.
Makes sense. Yeah. Very good.
All right, let's clip this shit.
All right.
Let me go back to this.
Oh, wrong air horn, damn it.
Hey, Rico, thanks for all your work in Mexico, bringing Hymes Body Lube to the land there. We got 3 offices set up and 2 factories, thanks to Rico. He's back stretching his legs there in the snowy Sudbury, Ontario. I imagine he's been shoveling snow like a mother. If it's anything like here in Indiana, probably way worse. Because if it's this bad here, it's real bad there. I found out today that in Edmonton, where I came from, they're having record snow levels there this year. So I thought it was just tough here in Indiana, but it's like record. Also, I'm going to do a video on this eventually, but I am top of the board again at Tony's picks. Not again, but for the month. And for the year, I'm top of the board at Tony's picks against all sports cappers, and I only do hockey. I'm way top of the board, actually, like way top. So you can grab. What I'm going to do now is, instead of taking one pick, guacamole flavor. Fucking A, buddy. Oh, buddy, coming up with the shit right there. Guacamole flavor. I love guac. I'm gonna set up a package. If you DM me, I'll set up a package for the rest of the year there. I can make my own packages and stuff like that for all the way playoffs and everything, and I'll throw it out there for because if you say that you're a person that watches the show, I'll give you the rest of the fucking year for $50. That's like peanuts, dude. I'll give you the rest of the year for $50 instead of charging you guys $25 for a pick. I don't feel like you deserve that. You sit here for 3.5 hours listening to us. You deserve something really, really good. And it's for the Chafity Fund, don't you know? Going around all the lands in Mexico and all that. And gonna bring Putin a cream pie. So Putin cream, I'll call it the Putin cream pie. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna think of what would that be? A baklava flavored Chinese? Is that they like that? Cream pie. So you you got to DM me in my Twitter, Pearlo's NHL POW. You DM me on Twitter, and I'll put up a package over there. You get the rest of the year for $50. But the reason why I'm doing that is I don't want to give it to all the lands. But if you're willing to sit and watch us all the time like this, I'll do that for you. No problems. Okay? Putin cream pie. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get to it. Well, first of all, let's do all the promotion stuff so we can just bail out of here after it's all done. What Exotic, we're on your show tomorrow, so we better tell everybody where to go.
Yep, you can find me over on YouTube at Exotic Wagers with a Z. We will be over there streaming live tomorrow for this show. You can also follow me on Instagram and X, also at Exotic Wagers with the Z. We are on this my channel Tuesdays and Saturdays. Every other day we are on Pearlo's channel. I also have a link in all of my social medias for the free Discord, and you can get all of my picks, the picks I put out officially on the Discord. JD?
I got nothing for you. I mean, you can read me daily at vsin.com. I put my picks out usually by around 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. And then Mondays on NHL Network Radio. And then actually I will be on VSiN Saturday at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time to talk more about the Saturday slate.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Okay. Also, get your finger Pilates going there, my friends. Do that every day, so you can smash that like button. And comments. When I say comments in the comment section, tell me what you're picking. Tell me what you are picking. Tell me what you won. Tell me how much you don't like my plays or whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a shit. Just comment down there because I'll comment back at you. I'm so surprised. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I used to love those nasty ass comments down in the and just go back and forth and fucking insult the fuck out of each other until I'm not getting any of that shit here. I think Dre's being too nice or something. I don't know. Not one fucking person is like slamming this channel or what our picks or nothing. I don't get it. But comment down there and I will comment back because I like doing that kind of stuff. It's like it's my pre-nap when I'm getting my nap cream on for one of my 14 naps. I pull out the old phone there and talk away. So actually, I don't put it on. Melissa puts it on, of course, but or Caroline. Melissa's the Perlocopter driver. Anyways, okay, and if you do that, I'll send you a vat of let's see, French vanilla, vat of French vanilla cream pie flavored Hymes. All right, let's get going. Where are we starting again?
LA Kings at the Philadelphia Flyers. Only play I have written down that I liked at the time was the under 1.5 goals first period.
Good, Pearlo, you go because I don't have my.
What was that, bud?
Go. I was.
He's looking for his spot.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go. You go.
Okay. I got draw first period, draw full game, or either that or I'm just going to go 0-0, 1-1, exact score. No goals first 10 and under 5.5. And I may take Flyers money line. May.
Yeah, I'm looking at Flyers money line and then a Konechny anytime goal and the Flyers first goal. And that's because first goal, he has scored their first goal back-to-back and 4 of the last 6.
Cool.
1 p.m. Eastern game, we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Detroit Red Wings. I don't have anything in this game. It's a pass for me right now.
Loser.
So, go ahead.
Yeah. what do I have? I was looking at Brock Nelson and Val Nichushkin point parlay and Sam Malinsky overshots.
I did like Malinsky. I did not write that down, but I do like that.
First period over. Both teams to score first period. I got Avs puck line first period for some reason. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Because yeah, and a little bit on the draw.
Okay.
And did JD go first? Okay, he went first.
Yeah, I did.
All right, 3:30 Eastern game. We have the sorry ass New York Rangers taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm making it up in this game. Pittsburgh team total over 3.5. Pittsburgh on the puck line. Raquel over 2.5 shots on goal. Zibanejad over 2.5 shots on goal. JD?
Yeah, I had Zibanejad anytime goal and the first Ranger goal 14 times this year. He's got that first Ranger goal. And then Cheetakov, both for goal and an assist.
I'm going to look at Brazeau over shots if he's on the top line again. Rangers versus Penguins team total over 3.5 and in regulation. And I might do some sort of parlay with the money line, something like that in game. And that's what I got.
Oh, also, Ryan Shea, keep an eye out. If he's on that second unit power play, I'm taking him for an anytime goal plus 1,500.
All right.
All right, next game we have the 4 p.m. Eastern puck drop. Winnipeg Jets, Florida Panthers. I like the draw. That's it for right now.
I could get there. They did play a draw their last time out. I got Perfetti over 1.5 shots. A Kachuk anytime goal, and I think that's it.
I got Rodriguez over shots again. I'll try him again. I fucking better get it. Over top line. Like, come on. The guy flew over, like, anyways. Over 5.5. And Hollebuck over 25.5 saves.
Yeah, if you're going to play Hellebuck, and I think I would do that, then Rodriguez, why not?
Yeah.
Why not look at him be one of the guys that would help us get there?
I should hope so. I mean, he's been shooting all year, and all of a sudden I put money on him.
No, I agree.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the whoever that is pissed that has made that happen and pissed me off like that, because I had a lot on Rodriguez in that game. So it was not nice. All right.
Okay.
Next game, we have the San Jose Sharks on the road taking on the Calgary Flames. San Jose money line. San Jose team total over 2.5 split.
Yeah, I'm going to take. I'll also add to that Celebrini over shots, maybe over 1.5, and a Will Smith assist.
Get jiggy with it.
I've got the Sharks team total over 3. Celebrini over shots. I'm going to look at Eklund over shots. I forgot to look at that. And Sharks money line first period and over 1.5 first period.
It may also include Adam Gaudette's got goals in back-to-back games. Maybe continue to ride that run.
Mm.
Okay. All right, we have the 5 p.m. game, Carolina Hurricanes at the Washington Capitals. I like the over. I think it was it a flat 6? I think it was a flat 6.
Yep.
Like the flat 6 here. And I'm also might entertain Thompson saves. Might be a little sweaty, but I think we could get.
I don't think it's going to be Thompson.
Number. Lindgren?
No, maybe Clay Stevenson. Their third.
Oh yeah, that's right. Toffoli played for Calgary, right? Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe Clay. Not that Stevenson's bad. He's a good mind. He's a good goalie.
Yeah. But
But-
yeah, I might just look at the saves in general, whoever's in it for Washington.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's it.
I like Carolina first goal, first period. Maybe first period puck line. And then looking at a shot prop, maybe with Sean Walker of the Canes and Ryan Leonard of the Caps.
Kane. I like Kane's first period puck line. Over first period. Jarvis over shots again. Going back to it, and possibly Svetch over shots too. He's been flying right now. And I'm going to look a little more into those Washington's overall record first came back off of a road trip like that. I'm almost positive, like if you go way back, not way back, but further back, they're not very good. So I may take Carolina something there as well. And it depends on who's in net here too. I might go Kane's team total over, although I hate sweating Kane's team total overs, but
I was going to maybe look at a Jackson Blake point. He's got a nice little run. That's it.
All right, next game we have 7 p.m. puck drop. Nashville Predators, New York Islanders. It's a pass game for me right now. JD?
I mean, it's all Nashville. I mean, a bunch of different stuff. Money line. I think it's a horrible spot for the Islanders. Forsberg over shots and a whole bunch of stuff with Stamkos, and I could see the draw on this one as well.
yeah, I got draw and dog. Predators first period money line, full game, first goal, first period. Yeah, Predators full game. And I was going to look at the under no goals first 5, but I think the Predators could pot one pretty quick. So I don't think I'm going to do that.
And just for everybody out there, just one other thing to consider with the Islanders, their home splits 6-6 as a home favorite, 9-3 as a home dog. They are the favorite tomorrow.
Oh.
All right, next game, 7 p.m. We have New Jersey Devils taking on the Ottawa Senators. I like Ottawa in this spot. I also like Nico Hischier over 2.5 shots.
Right now, I got nothing.
I'm probably going to go with Ottawa. You got Russell on Ottawa, Rico on Ottawa. I'm probably going to take Ottawa somehow. Over 1.5 first period. I'm looking at Stützle over shots since he doesn't have to take care of Hughes there. So
Next game on the board, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets and the St. Louis Blues. Give me Columbus on the back-to-back. I think the best line was at Bet365 where we get the early cash out if they go up 3-0. And I'm going right back to Marchenko and Fantilli. I feel like they were not in the mix tonight. I can't see why they wouldn't be in the mix tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll add a Coyle anytime goal. Going to continue to ride that hot streak with Charlie Coyle and Jimmy Snuggerud shots.
yeah, I'm going to think about that Snuggerud shots. He's been going over quite a bit. And Columbus does give up a lot of shots. I got over first period, over 6 Blue Jackets money line. I'm going to go back to Fantilli over 2.5 shots, and Blue Jackets team total over 3.
Yeah, I'm going to add that first period over. We were talking, especially if it's Binnington, 6 of his last 8 games, the first period over is cash.
Yeah.
All right, next game we have the Toronto Maple Leafs visiting the Vancouver Canucks. I may take a shot at Nylander over 2.5 shots, but outside of that, I could possibly see an over here, but I'm probably not going to get to it being that big of a slate. JD?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Nylander shots, wall saves. If I can get an over 6 live, I would jump on that. And I'll look at some Vancouver stuff. I would look more towards that DeBrusco Connor line. Maybe you can do a line stack there. And I'm going to grab Troy Stetcher for a goal at the former Canuck plus 1,700.
I've got over 6.5. DeBrusque over shots and wall saves.
Alrighty, we have the Montreal Canadiens taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Give me Buffalo money line. Give me over 6.5 goals. Tage Thompson anytime goal. Alex Tuck anytime goal. And Cole Caulfield anytime goal.
I'll add the first period over, and if it is Dobish, Buffalo score first.
Over 6.5. Both teams to score first period, and over 1.5 first period, or actually over 2. Darlene over shots. Sabres ML, and then Rico put something in there with both teams to score 2 goals.
Yeah, so actually that's a great reminder. I was going to do Buffalo, Montreal both to score 2 and parlay that with the Penguins team total over 3.5.
You know, I did see too in the comments somebody had talked about taking Montreal and Buffalo to score 2, and then also taking Minnesota and the Oilers to score
Yeah,
2.
that's another way to approach it as well.
Yeah.
Parlay those two.
Yeah, I was debating between the Minnesota Edmonton game and just you should be able to do a team total instead of having to play another game of both to score 2. So
Yeah. Okay, next game we have the Dallas Stars taking on the Utah Mammoth. Something's telling me to bet Utah. I think I might get there, but I like Lawson Krause over 1.5 shots. Gonna wait to see. Does show that Dylan Gunther's day to day, his estimated date of return is tomorrow. I'll wait to hear what I read in the morning. Not really, don't have too much knowledge on his injury, so if it's, I just want to make sure it's something he's not hindering when he comes back. So, but Kraus over 1.5 shots, I don't think it's gonna affect that top line. That top line's usually Keller and Schmaltz and him. So, and Danny Butte, anytime goal plus 450. I might take a shot at that. Yeah, I just think he's got increased volume, and him not being on he's on the second line, so he should be in the action.
I mean, I'll go with at the Sergachev over 1.5.
Yep,
And
forgot that.
I'm thinking about doing a little line stack parlay with Yamamoto and Carconi. Other than that, I've got to wait until the morning to decide what else I may add.
Yeah, they've been hot. That line's been crazy. Perlo?
Right now, I just have under 1.5 first period. I got to look in. I'm probably going to tail Rico because he crushes Utah, and he says Utah's going to win this game. There was someone else that said was on Utah as well that I respect a lot, but it goes against my sensibilities because I'm a spot better, and this should not be a Utah spot, but Rico's all really good with Utah, so I'll probably
But
go.
we were talking. You could also make the case of why it's not a Dallas spot coming off that win over.
Yeah. I just think it's a worse spot for Utah, but
I agree.
the good thing about it, though, if you want to look at it, is Utah is fighting for a playoff spot. They haven't made the playoffs in forever. That's one of those spots like we made a mistake with Buffalo.
Yeah.
So it could be just that. Like Dallas is already set in their spot. So that could sway me over there. All right.
The only other thing, one more thing I'll add: the Mammoth have won 4 straight off of a loss.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Cheeks. All right.
Next game on the board, we have the Minnesota Wild taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Over 6.5 goals. I know JD mentioned team total over 3. I like that. Tarasenko over 1.5 shots. It's like minus 120, minus 122. And whoever's Minnesota's goalie, possibly for saves, depending on what that number is. I think I would take anything 25-ish, 26 and under. JD?
I'll add Matt Boldy, anytime goal, and the first Minnesota goal. As I mentioned, he has scored the first Minnesota goal against Edmonton in 5 of the last 7 meetings, including their last meeting this season.
Over 6.5, probably my favorite bet of the night. Wild team total over 3 and Ballstat over saves.
Final game of the night, we have the Seattle Kraken taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. I have Eberle over 1.5 shots. McCann, anytime goal, over 6. And I might sprinkle on that Seattle money line. I think I actually like the way Gruby's been playing. If Gruby's in, I'm probably going to take that. If Decord's in, I might not. But I mean, it's inching closer to 200. I like the value there.
Yeah, I could only play Seattle. And I mean, I think, I love the over would be my favorite play, full game over. And the first period over 1.5 is probably about half as good as the full game. I like what you're mentioning about the Kraken props, and I will look for a Vegas prop. I want to see what Dorofeyev and Hurdle are like against Seattle. I just don't have that with me right now.
Got the over 6 and over 1.5 first period, and I'm probably going to play the Kraken too for a little bit. Plus 170. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. That's my full 42. That's all I have to give. I don't know how much. Are you guys got that? Are you guys those 100% people?
I'm 100%. I'm dying here. I'm like itching like crazy. I got like little flies in here and it's pissing me off. Like I got to go.
Okay. Your 100% is over.
My 100% is over.
All right. That's my full 42. Go ahead. I got to tell them something though too. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. If you want that Tony's Pick stuff that I told you about, you can also comment in the comment section of this video here right now. If you don't want to go to the Twitter, do whatever you want. But if you do, let me know and I'll hook you up. All right. See you tomorrow on Exotics channel. Got to make sure you're subbed up to him. We'll see maybe JD tomorrow too. Not sure.
Yeah, good chance. Pearlo, one of these days you're gonna have to knock us, get us out of the show with a little piano recital. One of these days.
Oh yeah, well it's my girlfriend's piano, so she doesn't let me touch it all the time. I have to
the
be
piano.
Alone. It's a long story. I don't have time.
But just the piano.
What's that?
I heard he plays the
piano,
upright organ quite often.
Well, that's funny you say that because touching it and the piano is a reason why I'm not allowed to touch the piano anymore. Anyways, talk to you later, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see ya.